Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
Who's trial attorney Jeff Kaufman for the law offices of Kaufman & Lind? When I first graduated law school over 25 years ago, I had so many ideas of what practicing law would look like. Well, after 25 years, I learned the most important thing I can do is care. There are many nights that I spend thinking about what I can do, how I can make a case better, how I can protect my client. If that works for you and you are in an accident, contact me at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. Offices, Orlando.
Heard of the job? Dial pound 529 on your cell. Pound law, that's all.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman & Lind Studios. Why Kaufman & Lind? Because your case matters. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BILLS. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The three best friends.
Stormy Daniels' sexy testimony to the bird flu almost ruining Joey's promposal, and I demand you give me your Instagram handle.
Plus, your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and so much more. Hey, I'm Sabrina. Hello, C-Lane.
Good morning.
Hello
good afternoon.
To you, Fritzy.
Oh, hey.
And hi to all of you. Join the show by sending a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com, record your first dispatch today, or perhaps your 1,000th, because I know you're getting up there. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your messages rolling right into the studio in real time. How's everyone doing?
Excellent.
Fritz, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
The bat phone, you got the text from the bat phone in the morning.
Yeah, I was like, hello, Mr. Mayor. I mean, C-Lane.
Call. That's not a Batman sound.
I appreciate you, getting me confused with the mayor.
Of course.
Very nice of you.
So I believe, and I'm just finding out that perhaps
it's out there.
Sean has posted on social, but unfortunately is dealing with a loss, a very, very heavy loss in his family, and we are going to take the reins for him and let him do what he needs to do. Of course, we are thinking of him and sending our condolences, as all of you are, but in the meantime, help us, help him by sending in your dispatches, being involved with the show. And Fritz, thank you again for being here. And, I want to say, please also give him his privacy. And,
yes.
When it comes time that he comes back, and we all just do this journey together, because obviously this is rough.
It's hard. It's been hard on him. You know that if you've been paying attention a little bit, the past couple weeks, you'll know that there's been stuff going on with him. And I would say that if you want to reach out, he posted it on Facebook, so just comment on that and leave it there. I wouldn't, respect his privacy.
Exactly.
Other than that. But if that was out there, and I also only found out about an hour ago that he had posted that, and so that would be, I think, the recommended a way of going about things.
Yeah, so it's kind of just play it by ear at this point, but we're here to help out, and with that, we appreciate all of you listening and watching, and if you're on the podcast, well, good evening to you, or perhaps tomorrow. Happy tomorrow. So let's do as we always do, put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse, and let's get started with congratulations, Michigan.
All right.
You did it. They got their first ever Michigan tornado emergency in the history that was issued last night, because damn.
Have they never gotten a tornado before, or this is just the first time it's been alerted?
I think it was the first time that the test went through.
Michigan tornado emergency in history issued last night. As severe storms continued to make their way across the U.S., the state of Michigan had its first last night. Governor Whitmer declared a state of emergency for Kalamazoo, St. Joseph Branch, and Cass counties after the system spun tornadoes. Now, I have not experienced one.
No.
I don't.
Thank
I've
God.
seen a water.
Wait, you think you
spout.
have?
You think you have, or
No, I have not. Well, actually,
we're so Florida?
I can remember texting Sabrina, I don't know, at this point, probably 6 years ago, saying, hey, is everything okay? And I got no response. And then 10 minutes later, as a huge tornado went by your area pretty closely, she was like, yeah, everything's good, just taking a nap. What about you?
I think is that the one that Sean saw from the bar? Yeah, there was like it was across the way, but the way that the terrain went.
It was right around my house because I was like, no, everything's cool. What happened? And then I take a drive and there are trees down, power's out, like blocks. And I got zero alert on my phone. And at that point, I'd upgraded and updated all of it. So that's very important as the weather continues to get nasty.
You always know it's serious when the meteorologists have their sleeves rolled up.
The tie is a little bit looser. They say 2 reported tornadoes caused severe damage to several buildings in Michigan, including, and this might affect us and the rest of the U.S., a FedEx building that apparently destroyed pretty much the entire thing, and there were packages everywhere. They say dozens of people had to be rescued.
All my Mother's Day gifts were in that building.
Oh, you didn't get anything, did you?
Son of a bitch.
And my Father's Day gifts.
Oh, boy. Well, good luck. Amazon Prime, same day. The rare tornado hit the small town of Portage, 8 miles south of Kalamazoo, which is one of my favorite town names of all time.
Where is it in Michigan? Show me on your hand.
Here?
It's in the center.
All right. Officials say all 50 people that were trapped inside the FedEx building were able to escape with no serious injuries. Severe weather warnings are still in place from Ohio to Mississippi, with a few tornadoes still expected. So be safe out there, right? More than 30,000 people still without electricity, which would suck if their heat is as much as we are feeling in Florida today. It has been major warnings all around that it is going to be hot.
The major warnings, by the way, not just in Florida, but did you hear that the UK has been getting weather warnings?
No.
No? Tell me more.
They're bracing for the weather. It's going to be super hot, Sabrina, Fritz.
How hot is it going to be?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. They're warning all their pasty white asses to beware of the sun because the temperatures are going to soar as high as 26 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
Which, I'll save you the Google, 78.8 Fahrenheit.
Oh, my
less
God,
than 80 degrees.
Damn you, weather.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but
know.
that's going to mess them up, though. Right?
Them.
In that case, though, they're going to have some people passing out. I remember it was a couple years ago, and it got so hot that they had no, like, outbound flights out of the UK. And I was working Orlando City game, and Kay Rollins, who is, of course, one of the founders, greatest part of the family that is Orlando City, was like, the last time that we had something like this, I mean, it was so dangerous for the people in the UK because they were so not used to it that it was out of fear people were passing out. We had they called on the telly police and got sunburns so extreme that they needed hospital care.
Hospital.
So I don't know
Because they don't pronounce H's or T's.
Oh, they don't. Okay, so hospital care.
Hospital.
So just be careful out there. That's all I can tell you.
You're going to take an holiday.
We got some other news coming out about the big roast when it came to Tom Brady.
It was great.
Thomas.
Did you watch it, Fritz?
I did.
It's on the queue for me.
Oh, my gosh. You still haven't seen it?
Not yet, but I mean it's on there for sure this weekend. I know it.
Don't watch it alone. I think there's
Scary?
No, not scary.
Trigger warning. It's too funny.
I just find that like sometimes like stand-up comedy specials and stuff like that. I mean, I probably would have laughed by myself at this if it was the first time watching it, but I always find them funnier when you're with people.
That's true. I've had the moments where I've like laughed out loud and then I look up to see who's there and nobody is. So I will absolutely watch it with somebody.
It was just me and my wife hitting each other after how funny everything was. Just like smacking. Like,
Jackson's
oh my gosh.
like, what's going on, man? Feed me. So they say
Daddy's
that
hitting mommy.
the ring The ring that was gifted to Tom Brady at the roast. Do you guys remember this part at the end? Apparently the real deal. The greatest roast of all time, Tom Brady. Kevin Hart presented Tom Brady with the Super Bowl look ring to commemorate the night, and it turns out the real was 100%. The jeweler Jason here we go.
It's a look ring.
Arashben.
Okay.
He actually created TB12's final Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl ring, and then he spilled the tea that he also made this ring that costs how much money? There's a quiz for you. There we go.
A ring.
$70,000.
Okay, that is a little high. It's made with just under 400 diamonds.
Okay, 400 diamonds.
But it's not 70,000.
Going rate for diamonds in this market.
Rubies,
in this economy.
sapphires.
I'm going to say 42,000.
It was $40,000.
Oh, points Fritz.
Ceiling.
I'm sorry. It will be sucked.
Thank you.
A spokesperson for the jeweler says it's all set on yellow gold and weighs around 6 carats. So with all the hits Brady took during the night, he earned that ring. He also is saying that.
What does everybody else get? Because
nothing.
There were some stray bullets. Let's just say in that room.
Absolutely. From what I understand, via headline, Giselle was not happy about being a part of the roast and all the jokes that she was cheating on him with the jiu-jitsu coach.
Well, here's the question.
Did you?
Did she cheat on him with the jiu-jitsu coach?
I don't know for sure. Wasn't she there?
I don't think she. Why would she be there? Why would he be there? But why would she be there even more? I don't even know. Were they implying that she cheated, or I guess this? I can't ask you this, Sabrina. Were they implying that she cheated, Fritz, or was the joke just that that's who she's with now?
I don't know.
So
I couldn't tell.
She was
I couldn't tell either.
There's because of my deficit of sports knowledge. There was a lot that I learned about that I didn't really previously know, even though I was aware who Tom Brady was. I think he was my quarterback on my fantasy team once. I definitely had Gronk one year, but I didn't know the whole backstory. I did not know that he was picked so late in the draft, which was
sad.
Good for him. And then I also didn't know that part of his rise to greatness was basically that Drew Bledsoe got sacked, and they needed somebody to step in, and he stepped in and just blew everyone away.
Fire, yeah.
Look at us go.
What's crazy?
C-Lane, that's the most sporty you've ever sounded.
Yeah, but
Without a
I
doubt.
only knew this because I watched the stupid roast. I didn't know. All I cared about, all you care about as a fantasy football player, and if you're not, super deep into sports, is that you have somebody who's getting you points. Somebody who's putting up good numbers. I didn't care what draft pick he was.
Wasn't my team, I'll tell you that much.
Well, you had 4 quarterbacks.
Okay, that was 2 years ago, and I'll never make the
It was
mistake
4
again.
years ago.
But I did have 3 kickers this year by accident. So, just to wrap up,
That would be me. I've never done fantasy football, but I would probably pick all of the names I think look cool, and they would all be kickers.
So much preparation, and then my fantasy football guru, Doc. He gives me all the things. We talk ahead of time, and then without a shadow of a doubt, as soon as it starts, I am blowing up his phone. Easily 30 to 40 text messages. It's already taken. What do I do next? I don't know what to pick. I only have 12 seconds left. Please answer right now. And he's like, I'm with my daughter. Can you relax? But also pick Pat Mahomes and then that kicker. And here we are.
The one thing.
How sporty did that sound?
When you brought up the roast, I thought you were going to talk about. I watched a little bit of it again last night just because I needed something to put on TV while I was getting everything kind of closed up for the night, and I noticed because it said it was edited from the live broadcast. I was like, what did they edit? And the only thing I could think of that they would have edited was the joke that Brady didn't like, the one that was about Robert Kraft and the massage thing.
There's also one, I don't know if they edited that out because I definitely saw clips of it, but what I heard was that they got rid of the booze.
They did. That was what it was, Fritz.
Kim Kardashian's booze.
They edited out the just savage booing that occurred when Kim Kardashian got on stage and stood there for a second, and then they
poor gal.
Yeah,
Are they
poor
also
Kim Kardashian.
Well, I'm just saying in the sense of she's being a team player in that sense. She got a lot of jokes.
I don't like it.
I didn't know
her way, but why did she take the stage? She did her own little roasty.
No, she did a couple jokes, but they were like, we're having Kim do the toast or something like that, which is not something they do
toast.
all the time. They just, it was like their way of going, we want you to go on stage. You don't have to do a full set. Just, bring a glass of champagne, say some things, make a toast. She had some funny jokes. Kim's good at delivering material.
Except for American Horror Story, I gotta say. It was hard to watch.
Didn't say acting, but when she did, when she hosted SNL, and she did that monologue, and she was not afraid to, go after her family a little bit and poke fun. She did a good job. She puts it together well. But yeah, they had her there. There were people afterwards that were like posting pictures of some of the back and forth when he made the joke about her kids being at home with their dad. Oh. And she had some little smirk, but she was staring right at him. There were people like circling her face. They're like, they're going to go home and F tonight. Because that was apparently the rumor for a while that they were seeing each other.
Oh, great. Well, just to wrap up the Tom Brady updates, according to Jeff Ross, he wasn't actually upset about the Robert Kraft massage
I saw
joke.
that.
So says he was, quote, having fun.
Yeah, he was just riffing.
So that was his idea of having fun. It's like, that's his dad. Robert
Don't say
Kraft
that
is like
S again.
a father figure to him. He was showing his love for Robert Kraft. He said that also Robert loved the joke. They had a great talk afterwards. He was so happy. I gave him a shout out and a salute. It was beautiful. So
If I was Robert Kraft, I think I probably would be able to laugh at this by now.
I would. You
Yeah.
didn't get in
Especially
trouble
since
for it.
nobody saw the video of my penis.
Count the billions of dollars you have and go get another massage.
Yeah.
And maybe a tug. Why not?
When we get back, we're going to talk about the update with the Trump trial. And Stormy Daniels did testify yesterday. Now, she testified that she didn't enjoy sex with Donald Trump, which is not a huge surprise.
Yeah,
but
shocker.
What I found to be a little bit of a surprise is the pet name that Donald Trump had for Stormy Daniels.
Was it Ivanka?
I guess you'll find out when we come back from the break, so stay tuned. You're listening to The News Junkie.
You text us at 77031 and we say it on the air. Sometimes we might even give you credit. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traveling on I-4, you could expect your regular delays before Champions Gate between Osceola Parkway and after State Road 535. Slowdowns on State Road 429 northbound approaching Florida's Turnpike's Ramp Junction. No major problems on the beach line so far. There's slowdowns on Colonial Boulevard by the interstate and delays due to an accident where Buena Vista Drive meets Osceola Parkway. If you see any more traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world, protecting America, fighting for you. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
A Fifth Third Better means we put in 166.7%.
What does that mean?
Well, at Fifth Third Bank, our name equals 166.7%. So that's how hard we work. That means free checking, no hidden fees, and helping to protect your identity.
Explain it in baseball terms?
It's a home run.
Basketball terms?
It's a slam dunk.
Football.
Touchdown.
Highlight.
Buzzball.
Cricket.
Golden duck.
Wow. Guess that really is a Fifth Third Better.
That's what a Fifth Third Better means. This is banking a Fifth Third Better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Yes, I've got a leaking...
To leave us a testimonial saying how happy you are with our service, press 1.
But you haven't even...
For all other inquiries, please hang up.
Wait, what?
Hang up and call Frank Gay. We're busy watching the game.
You know what? I think I will.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want?
Can we sleep cooler? Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. Ends Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
At Massey Services, we know that no two lawns are the same. That's why we create a customized lawn care plan for whatever your landscape looks like. From season to season, our personalized treatments keep your lawn healthy and beautiful all year long. Personalized, because it is personal. We take as much pride in your lawn as you do. Schedule your free inspection today at masseyservices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Most people pack their swimsuit away in the fall, and it doesn't come out again until May. That's when things get interesting. Or maybe a better word is shocking, especially if you've gained weight since wearing it last year. But don't worry, Red Mountain Weight Loss has the solution with prescription semaglutide. Semaglutide is an exciting new breakthrough in medical weight loss. It's the main ingredient in Ozempic, and clinic studies have shown it accelerates weight loss, helping you lose up to 15 pounds or more per month. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, we have semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today. It's available as a weekly injection or a daily tablet. Plus, you'll get the support of our licensed medical team with meal plans to speed your progress and medical solutions to prevent side effects, all for half the price of Ozempic. Lose weight and look great this summer with semaglutide from Red Mountain Weight Loss. Schedule your free consultation today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Hi, everybody. It's Savannah Guthrie here with Hoda Kotb from the Today Show.
You know that saying, you learn something new every day? Well, it is so true.
Yes, every morning on Today, it's those little tips that can help save you time and improve your day.
From the simplest ways to save money right now to incredible kitchen and cleaning hacks that you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning, right here on NBC.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like Deep Cuts. Featuring deep album tracks from iconic artists like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, The Who, The Stones, and more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Deep Cuts, and listen now.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Discover the new Buick SUVs in stock now at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BILLS. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Occupying the space between high society and prison tattoos. This is the News Junkie.
If you want to check out the latest round of shirts, they're on sale right now. The Cloud shirt.
Cloud.
There's the light mode and the dark mode, like Sean said yesterday, much like your phone has. And you can, the link is right at the top of thenewsjunkie.com. Also, your dispatches, record one today. The big news that everybody is talking about today, I think, I've heard it, I think ever since I woke up, is that Stormy Daniels finally took the stand in the Trump trial that people are very distracted by right now. And in fact, I think this is the first I've heard of them not talking about him falling asleep or farting. because this is the part he wanted to stay awake for.
Hasn't it? So when they have held him in contempt 10 times already, I think was the latest update.
So 8 to 10 or something. I don't remember the number.
What a joke, by the way.
Solely
If that was
because-
anybody else, they would be throwing the GD book at him.
Of course, but it's the former president of the United States. It's Donald Trump. Was that for every time he fell asleep or farted, or was it other like outbursts in court? Do we know?
It's mostly outbursts. The falling asleep part, they've been instructing the Trump camp, say you're not allowed to sleep during the thing. No outbursts. He's been cursing a lot, and they said that was what was happening a lot during the Stormy Daniels testimony. Stormy Daniels, adult actress whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, doesn't have the same ring. Whenever you find
Big
out
red boobs.
the name like that, she claimed in an interview
What? Sorry.
that she met Donald Trump at a celebrity golf tournament, but yesterday, it was the courtroom face-off everyone was waiting for. Testimony of high legal importance, they say. That's actually up for some debate. And salacious sexual content. The kind of which I don't think we've seen from a president or former president since Bill Clinton, and he didn't even testify. Donald Trump, the former U.S. president who has always prided himself on being in charge and in control, was forced to sit and listen to Stormy Daniels describe in open court the bedroom encounter that he denies ever took place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what they're arguing over right now is whether or not they needed to go into all this detail, because he's not on trial for whether or not he had sex with Stormy Daniels.
It was just about the money.
The hush payment, which
Hush for the push.
You could argue that that's what he was paying to hush about, so they need to talk about it. But even the judge at one point, and it'd be interesting to ask Moses about this, because I think the judge admitted that we didn't need to hear it all, but still let it slide. When it
and
says
she was part of like a cross-examination, right? So they were both the prosecution and defense were asking all the sexy questions.
Yeah, I think they took a recess for lunch yesterday, and then it was the defense's turn.
So it says, when I opened the bathroom door to come out, Mr. Trump had come into the bedroom. This is Stormy Daniels telling the New York court. The intention was pretty clear. Someone stripped down to their underwear, posing on the bed, waiting for you.
Oh, no.
Trump stared ahead through Daniels' testimony, which offered and veered into graphic sexual detail.
Clifford.
Despite the judge's best efforts, quote, my clothes and shoes were off. I think I still had my bra on. We were in missionary position, which
boring.
I was going to say, he didn't get her bra off. Seems like a missed opportunity.
Maybe one of those three-pronged.
Was he wearing a condom? They asked. No. Was it brief? They asked. Yes. Judge Juan Merchan appeared wrong-footed by the adult material, ordering Daniels to just answer the questions after repeated objections from the defense, several of which he upheld.
Did you mention the missionary position moment was stricken from the record?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what position it was.
It really doesn't. It just they're trying to. I don't think he's on trial for lying, but they just want it on the record that this happened, because he's been saying that he's been denying that it did.
Yeah. Hope Hicks also said she had like a 2-point plan. Number one was try to get out in front of the story. Number two was deny.
But he was not the only one. At one point during a sidebar, the judge told Trump's lawyers that the Republican was cursing audibly and shaking his head during Daniels' testimony, which had the potential to intimidate the witness.
Yeah, appeared to say BS out loud.
Yeah. Ordering that takes, unless you're just crazy, like the guy we saw, I think, last week, to just start uttering curse words in the middle of court. That's not the place.
No.
Order the former president's attorneys to temper their client's behavior, which I think that's probably their hardest job. Daniels still revealed a plethora of unforgettable allegations, including the fact that Trump called her Honey Bunch, which... I don't know. Is that a cute nickname, Honey Bunch?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it's cute.
Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't say in the bedroom. Cute.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out tonight.
Honey Bunch is cute for like a pet name. I would say when clothes are on, or hey, Honey Bunch, have you seen my keys?
Somewhere there's a dad who calls his daughter Honey Bunch and is like, I have to stop immediately. She described multiple phone calls with the former president, some of which she put on speakerphone to entertain her friends. The encounter took place in 2006. One of the things they talked about They talked about Melania leading up to the encounter.
What?
Which is awkward, but
a little bit.
He told her that they didn't even sleep in the same bed anymore, which is not really surprising. Doesn't seem like that marriage is like a normal, loving marriage.
I can't really blame Melania.
Yeah.
Did you see the other thing?
What
There
was-
was one more line.
Which part am I missing here?
He also busted out a
the magazine
pickup line.
Oh no, okay.
Where he compared Stormy to his daughter.
Yeah, that's
Ivanka.
Why? Because she was smart and blonde, right?
It's his daughter.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be banging a woman and then comparing your daughter to her in the bedroom.
I think he
honey,
did it
honey
first.
bunch.
What a disturbing situation.
She recounted that he asked if she had a boyfriend about the economics of the porn industry and the threat of catching a sexually transmitted disease at her job.
And then he didn't use protection.
Yeah, he didn't.
Ew.
Daniel said that their lengthy conversation touched on Trump's wife, Melania, with Trump saying, we actually don't even sleep in the same room, as well as whether or not Daniel should go on The Apprentice. This was like right when The Apprentice was huge. And he's like, yeah, you should go on my show. It says Daniels wore a black jacket as she answered questions. Prosecutors seeking to prove Trump covered up payments to her to hush up the alleged sexual encounter. In the transcript, the judge detailed the moment that one of the times Trump could be seen shaking his head. In testimony that at times was calm, at times uncertain. She said they saw each other the next day and met again at a function at Trump Tower in New York, but did not have sex again. Trump's son Eric also looked on, also shaking his head. That's
The family should not be involved. It's just the idea of any sort of court case in which I have to either be present or, God forbid, be a witness and be on the stand for some sexcapade involving my parents would be a nightmare.
I think.
But wouldn't you be there for moral support?
Yeah, but then you still have to
but
listen
with
to it.
earmuffs on, noise-canceling headphones, something along those lines. I try to keep that separate. I don't know how you guys are with your parents, but I imagine you don't talk about sex all that much.
No.
I've had friends that do that.
Especially not after the very, very awkward sex talk my dad tried to give me once.
Okay, go into it.
Yeah.
See, he tried
Sit us down. We're little sea lanes.
He tried to avoid anything. He tried to take give me the talk without saying anything about sex.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It was more
That's
just like
creative.
it was more just like I think it was like a don't get a girl pregnant kind of talk. But it just I was going to spend the night at some girl's house.
Were you like 7?
No.
Okay.
And he asked if it was like some kind of girlfriend. I think I was 19, 20. And
You're like, Dad, I'm still a virgin. It's okay.
And that would have shut him up real bad. And he said, "Well, he asked if it was my girlfriend, and I said no. And he said, well, if it were to cross that threshold or something." I remember that phrase, "cross the threshold," and I was like,
"I'm gonna start using that a lot more now."
What are you talking about? But his history was such, and it was that he was trying to prevent me from making a mistake that would ruin my life, and I just waited till last year to do that.
Oh my goodness! Say that to Jackson's face.
I would.
Did,
I would. He doesn't understand it.
You did cross the threshold a little bit.
Eventually.
When it came to the sex talk with my parents, my mom at first asked, "Do you know what sex is?" And I go, "Yeah, obviously, you wear big T-shirts with no pants on, and you get into bed." And at that point, I don't remember any of the rest of the conversation. And here I am with my lifestyle choice. So, just be wary of that as you're explaining sex.
That night I tried it, and I did not get pregnant.
But I love the big T-shirt. It's easy and comfortable.
She directly described
young.
a big T-shirt?
No, I that's what I said. I thought sex was that you just wear big T-shirts, no pants, and you go into bed with each other. I didn't know how sex worked. And then when she found out about my lesbianism, I was like, "Don't worry, Mom. I did end up having sex with a male."
She goes, "Oh,
she was
God.
very relieved.
Yeah.
You told your mom that you tried out both sides?
I did, and I
and she was
continued to
relieved
after
about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when I banged that teacher in college, I told her that too. I've said too much. When we come back, guess what new pineapple's going to cost you? Get a credit card ready. And what is Rage applying? It's a brand new trend that is all over social media, and it is scaring me. All that, please send some dispatches as well. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Send yours today so we could play them, and we will see you very shortly. You're listening to The News Junkie.
Real Radio is The Jim Colbert Show.
Almost every woman I've known sleeps naked.
Now, when I was a kid, I used to wear a nightgown, a cardigan sweater, socks.
Oh, you were homeless?
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Wednesday forecast, and it is going to be a hot one out there. Plan for afternoon highs to be well above normal with a high of 96 degrees in Orlando, with much of central Florida making it into the mid-90s. An isolated sea breeze downpour or two can't be ruled out into this afternoon, but only a 20% chance of those showers. As we look ahead into your Thursday, a high of 98 degrees before we cool things off with some rain chances into the weekend. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Their end-to-end solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all year round. Schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from your Indeed dashboard. Learn more by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
Attention all golfers, wannabe golfers, enthusiasts, and do-gooders alike. Get ready to tee off for a cause at the Crime Line Charity Golf Scramble, coming to the prestigious Heathrow Country Club June 3rd. You'll start the day with breakfast to fuel your swing, 18 holes of championship golf, a cart, door prizes, range balls, goodie bags, and more. Best of all, your participation supports Crime Line, an organization dedicated to keeping our communities safe. So mark your calendars and register now at crimeline.org and secure your spot in this unforgettable event at Heathrow Country Club, June 3rd. It's the Crime Line Charity Golf Scramble Tournament. Let's make a difference, one swing at a time.
Are you all worked up and working too much? You know what y'all need? Y'all need to chill out. Y'all need to have fun. Y'all need some adventure. Why, y'all need Gatorland. How do we know? Ain't no one got more animals, more gators, or more fun than Gatorland. And now, Florida residents get what they need for less with $17.50 admission now through the end of May. We know what y'all need. Y'all need Gatorland.
Save time and money with the aluminum fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need for an average backyard of 120 feet starting at $23.65. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more information and store locations. License number C10252 and C10803.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hi, everybody. It's Savannah Guthrie here with Hoda Kotb from the Today Show.
You know that saying, you learn something new every day? Well, it is so true.
Yes, every morning on Today, it's those little tips that can help save you time and improve your day.
From the simplest ways to save money right now to incredible kitchen and cleaning hacks that you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning, right here on NBC.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. And Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
To argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters. But then I had Leaf Filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Moments like making my kids my famous meatballs mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Every 2023 Nissan on closeout. Now at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Get closeout pricing, 0% APR financing, no payments till 2025. Every single Nissan has to go by month end. Sutherland Nissan Orlando, OrlandoNissan.com. Home of the lifetime warranty. See dealer for details.
Are you bogged down with constant sneezing, watery eyes, and congestion? Do you get sinus headaches and infections? No one should have to suffer season after season. And thanks to Aspire Allergy and Sinus, treating your allergies is easier than you think. With personalized treatment plans tailored to your needs and budget, you can say goodbye to allergy and sinus issues for good. Book your appointment today at AspireAllergy.com. Aspire Allergy and Sinus, where relief is just around the corner. AspireAllergy.com.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. I'm the president of New South Window Solutions. What I like people to understand about our company is what's unique about us. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. We go out of our way to make it easy.
Going on now. Save 35% off factory direct windows and doors. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
As humans, we like having options. One option you might like is speaking with a real person when you call about your credit card. With 24/7 live U.S.-based customer service from Discover, everyone can talk to a real person anytime, day or night. Limitations apply. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
He can shred a mean guitar. She can beatbox. And with their powers combined...
Hey, welcome back to the News Junkie, and thank you so much for listening. And those of you just tuning in, it is C-Lane. It is myself, Sabrina, and Fritzy. Thank you so much for joining us, Fritz. Later on today, we do have Fritz on the street.
That's right. Really? Yeah, I'm not prepared for that. I guess I'm going to have to edit real quick. That's
What?
a lie. That's a lie.
Okay, thank
good.
God.
I got you.
I already
Ski.
I already lined up a guest player to go up against Sabrina and I for this exhibition round of Fritz on the Street.
Excuse me?
I
thought for sure this was going to be just you and I having a good time together.
No, that's
we
boring.
are going to have a good time together.
Who's the guest?
It's going to be me.
Just have a guest. Well, that would be a
surprise.
trifle unfair, but we will have a surprise guest, and that person will be able to pick somebody to play for the brand new Fritz magnet.
Elusive.
Hasn't even been printed yet.
It is not? I thought that was on the to-do list.
There's a big to-do list.
Very true.
Little bit of a delay in the to-doing.
Speaking of the to-do, if you want to grab your shirt as well, we got the new shirt drop that will, according to our timeline, not last very long because they're going quickly. So be sure to go to thenewsjunkie.com. And I believe right there on the top of the page, you'll see click here for something along the lines of our new merch or shirt. Or there's a merch tag and grab yours. It's the cloud shirt. Dark and light theme.
There's a red bar on the top of the page says new merch. Get your clouds shirts. You click right on that and it'll go through and you could pick whether you want the light edition or the dark edition of the new cloud shirt. And it comes with the new cloud magnet and the first clear sticker.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see anything. There's no logo on it. It's just one clear sticker.
That is...
No, there's a Fickle Beast logo on it, but it's good. It's a good
I'll
sticker.
take it. And then, of course, you will be with us, Fritz on the Street. And if you want to be picked, be sure to hit us up, either dispatch, which you can do on thenewsjunkie.com or any of our social medias. And looking forward to playing that in just a couple of hours. Get ready. Do you guys like pineapples? Because do I have some news for you?
I mean, do we like eating pineapples? Do we like them on our pizza?
Do you like to hang them upside down so you can invite some people into your home for sexy time?
Is that how is it? Where do you hang them?
So here's the thing. This may be a little quick sidebar, but related to pineapples. Such a peculiar group chat I had yesterday with my mother and my younger siblings, the twins. And it was about pineapples.
About swinging?
Not necessarily about swinging. I'm just going to read it verbatim because I was on the show as it was happening. My mom sends a picture saying that a friend of hers went on a cruise last week, and the neighbors of said friend on the cruise had an upside down pineapple that said sharing is caring. You see that? Those of you watching on the stream, YouTube and Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
And I know what that is because we'll call it
Who posted
my job.
Which person posted it?
My mom sent that to us and said that her friend of a friend had that on the cruise. And I said, that's very open of them. My mom responds, right. So my question is, do people that want to partake just knock on the door? And thus began the long-ass conversation that I did not want to have ever or imagine with my mother and siblings, in which...
So your mother knew what it meant?
My mother only knew because of, I guess, a past conversation she had with other friends.
Because I know sometimes, they'll just post something because it looks cute, or they'll say something because they think it means a different thing. Like, there was the classic mother who thought LOL meant lots of love. Mm-hmm. So she texted her daughter, your Aunt Beth died last night, LOL. And did not. She was like, "What are you doing? What?
So one of the siblings says, "I thought it was just the pineapple, but upside down specifically means swingers." And to which my mom responds, "Upright means hospitality, which is a worldwide sign, but upside down is swingers."
Oh, so thanks for clarifying, Mom.
Right. I only learned that recently with college friends when we went to Alabama because supposedly we went to a bar where swingers met. Red flag number 2. And we there they told us about the pineapple thing. We didn't see anything, but we adopted the pineapple as our official fruit. But make sure to have it standing up. And with that, I say best of luck on the next cruise, Ma. So we got a new pineapple on the market, and this is from the Fresh Del Monte Fruit Company. And they have developed a rare hybrid pineapple called the Ruby Glow. And the Ruby Glow features a reddish-pink exterior.
Like a grapefruit ruby?
I guess so, but this is pineapple style with all the, soft spikes. And it also has, it's individually packaged in an intricate origami-style box. But what makes the fruit not so sweet, apparently, is what it sells for. The price is justified by the fact that there are only a few thousand Ruby Glow pineapples are slated for production over the next 2 years, since each fruit requires a specialized growing process from limited seeds and takes about 2 years to fully mature.
Oh, the pineapples take a long time to grow.
Maybe try to find a picture of this sweet Ruby Glow pineapple. It's the latest Franken fruit now that's joining the ranks with the Mini Honey Glow personal-sized pineapple and the world's first pink pineapple, the Pink Glow. So according to the New York Post and this new company, Fresh Del Monte, how much do you think this crazy pineapple is for you to, I assume, eat or have on display until it rots?
I think you would want to eat it. and I think that it would be.
I love they don't describe the flavor at all. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
what
yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like.
I mean, it looks like
Just tastes like trash. It looks pretty though.
it looks like a red pineapple.
Full diarrhea.
Like it looks like a pineapple that's more red than it is yellow.
So it's like a grapefruit when you open it up.
That's what I would no.
Did they describe the flavor at all?
In the pictures of it sliced, it's still just as yellow in the middle. Says the leaders of pineapple innovation, Del Monte, really patting themselves on the back. We're excited to debut our latest creation, the Ruby Glow pineapple, named for its rich red color. But it doesn't. It says its association with luxury. But you're right. It doesn't say anything about what it tastes like.
Well, I imagine you also saw the price attached to it.
No. But Fresh Del Monte is a logo that everybody would recognize. It's definitely a grocery store staple
Chiquita.
brand. You would if you went to their website, you would definitely recognize this logo. So I think I don't think that expensive when I see that logo. If I saw that logo on some sort of packaging,
Whenever I hear Del Monte, I just think of that Simpsons clip where old man Abe Simpson is gonna get killed, and he's got a picture of him eating out of a can of beans, and he goes, Del Monte. He's cultivated man.
How much do you think this possibly nasty ass pineapple is, Fritzy?
I mean, for one
of them,
$40.
Very rare. All right.
Oh no! What it can't be $15?
$15. $400.
Oh my God!
Get out of here!
$400 per fruit. So be sure to get yours today before they all run out. And
are they going to run out?
I have no idea.
Do people buy these just because they're $400?
Screw
I think
inflation.
sometimes that's what happens. I think sometimes you tell somebody who's got money, see this pineapple here? $400.
And you can't have it, rich guy.
Don't touch it.
So
unless you give me the $400.
For those of you that cannot afford a $400 pineapple, you must be part of this new trend. It's called rage applying.
All right.
Now, granted, I do spend a lot of time on TikTok, but I have not stumbled upon this. Perhaps
You're
I
going
will.
to say you've been rage applying. We have to have a talk
on
There's
TikTok.
no way. I just signed a contract. I am here with you guys for the next 2 years at least, unless they have a whole other. Anyways,
jeez.
If you've been on TikTok lately, they say you might have come across videos of rage applying. Now, before I explain what it is, any idea what it is?
I would assume you're just applying for multiple jobs.
Angrily, I guess.
Kind of like, is it kind of like booty grazing?
What is that?
That's
booty grazing.
Explain
Fritz.
that, please.
I'm so glad you asked, Fritz. Booty grazing is the act of going through your phone and texting a lot of eligible females, "What's up?" Or what are you up to tonight? What's going on? And then
see who replies.
Yeah, you see who replies. See who seems DTF, and then you pick which one you want. And then you have booty grazed.
Well, this article unfortunately does not mention the booty grazing.
But it sounds like job grazing. Am I on the right track here?
But with rage, I guess it's the step up from quiet quitting. It's something both Gen Z and millennials are getting behind, or getting booty, as both generations are feeling overworked, underpaid, and unhappy with their work conditions. So when someone applies to dozens or hundreds of new jobs in a rage, the goal being to escape their old job and land a new one with a higher salary or better benefits, which usually leads to the rage part of rage applying, which is things like missed promotion, not getting a raise, general disappointment with their role or company, and the trend is all about getting revenge on their employer. So instead of liking the new job, you just want to get back at your current employer, hence the rage. So it's actually working out for many TikTokers, some raking in a $25,000 pay bump on the new gig.
Okay.
So get your rage on.
It's just getting a better job.
Yeah, so rage applying, does it work? It can for some, but it might be for everybody. Making quick decisions out of anger could stop you from thinking clearly. We've all been there.
Mm-hmm.
And it could lead you into an even worse situation. So let's say you get a job offer that includes a big pay increase, and in your rage you accept, but because you acted fast, you might have missed the fact that the job doesn't align with your interests or career goals. And don't forget the oldie but goodie, think before you act. So some alternatives to rage applying: talk to your boss, think through your job application.
Oh gosh, they give you like things like instead of rage applying, here's what you should do.
Take a walk.
Exactly.
Drink some
smell
tea.
the air.
Yoga. Meditate.
Yeah, or go on
Play
TikTok
a saxophone
for 2 hours. All that. So think before you rage apply.
That article's going to make me mad.
I think if I
telling me what to do.
I think if I tried the saxophone, you'd be like, no, just rage quit. Just get out of here.
I still have the saxophone that I first received many years ago.
Is that difficult to pick up and play?
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah. But I was determined, and that was very much a sign of my
Fritz plays more
ADHD.
instruments than the both of us combined, and he goes, is the saxophone hard?
Oh, I'm sure he could pick it up and have no problem with it.
Well, I'm trying to learn violin, and it's still very daunting. It's a daunting task for me. And it sounds like crap when I play it. So
once I tried, I learned Careless Whisper. I was like, okay, I've accomplished my goal here. So I still have it at my house. And every time someone new comes to the house, they're like, oh, you play? And I'm like, it's
just give me my pizza and go, man.
Fritz, have you tried tuning the violin like you would a guitar because you already know how to play guitar?
No. I mean, you have to get the string set. You're asking because you know, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. So there's fine tuners at the bottom of the violin that you tune, and then the pegs at the top just kind of keep the strings.
Okay, I know what you mean. I know because there's some electric guitars that are like that.
Yeah,
but I asked because when I first got a banjo, and I never took banjo lessons.
Oh, so you tuned it to standard?
No, I was told specifically that if I tuned it like a guitar instead of like a banjo, that's cheating. Like you gotta actually learn how to play the banjo like banjo players. And I did none of those things.
Oh, okay.
And so the banjo just kind of sits there.
Oh,
I love it. We all have instruments that just sit there.
Yeah.
I can't wait for our violin, saxophone, banjo band.
That's going to sound awful. Let's record an album.
Speaking of sounding awful, you won't when you send in your dispatch. Go and do that right now. Go to thenewsjunkie.com to send your first one today. We'll get to those for the first time this show and so much more. We'll be right back, and you're listening to The News Junkie.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Authorities are clearing up an accident causing congestion on Tradeport Drive southbound at Orange Avenue. There's slowdowns from the on-ramp of the Beach Line to I-95 southbound and delays on I-4 eastbound between Osceola Parkway and after State Road 535. Around the perimeter of I-4, it's pretty mellow on State Road 429. No major problems on the Greenway. If you see any other traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from The Today Show. From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember, see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office, Orlando.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call, and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare, or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-822-1490. 800-822-1490. 800-822-1490.
If you're struggling to lose weight, go to Red Mountain Weight Loss. We'll show you how shedding those unwanted pounds has never been easier with a new FDA-approved drug called semaglutide that's revolutionizing medical weight loss. It's the primary ingredient in Ozempic, and it helps people lose up to 15 pounds a month easily. It's a total game changer. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, we have semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today, available in either the injection or tablet form. You'll also get the support of our licensed medical team, helping you with meal plans to speed your progress and medical solutions to prevent side effects and muscle loss. All for less than half the price of Ozempic. Put this game changer to work for you. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, you'll get quality semaglutide, your choice of injection or tablets, and all for half the price of Ozempic. Schedule your free consultation today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
It's been said that good fences make good neighbors. Your friends at Fence Outlet couldn't agree more. Whatever style, whatever color, just share your ideas. And your friends at Fence Outlet will have the right application for you. For quality fences at the best prices, go to fenceoutlet.com.
License number C10252 and C10803.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Do you think a tiny chip in your windshield is nothing to worry about? I'm Pascal with SafeLight. Sooner or later, every chip will crack. So don't wait. Schedule at safelight.com. We can come to you for free and repair that chip fast. And with most insurance, a chip repair is no cost to you. Don't let that tiny chip crack your whole windshield. Go to safelight.com for free mobile service. Conditions may apply.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
New South Window Solutions. Made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, bank, B-A-N-K, bank. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Taking drugs very seriously, especially right before the show. This is
and I can't show it on the stream right now, so you can see it. We're going to listen to it, and you can see it on the See It Now section of thenewsjunkie.com. Just head on over there, type in thenewsjunkie.com, click See It Now. It's the first thing that's up there, and it is a man who is trying to just show off, I guess, on his YouTube channel, the fact that his new Cybertruck, his Tesla Cybertruck, is super safe. He says, what happens when you stick your finger in the closing trunk, or in this case...
Man, I don't know why people are even trying this, because I've seen, I think, 5 videos of those trunks. They're called frunks, I think.
Right, oh yeah. Sean hates that word, by the way.
Just completely decimating carrots.
Yeah.
Cutting carrots in half.
I saw it with sticks. And the reason for it, Fritz, is going to blow your mind. It's hilarious. The video uploaded on Sunday by YouTube user Joe Fay starts by explaining that viewers thought he was cheating in a previous video by not just letting his frunk close properly.
Frunk.
In my last video, everybody kept saying that when the Tesla Cybertruck was coming down on my finger, that I pushed up to make it open up and sense my finger, but that's just not true. And to prove it, first I'm going to use this stick here, and then he does the stick thing, and he goes, and now, to show you just how safe this is, I'm going to stick my finger in it.
Hopefully, my finger doesn't break like that, but let's find out. All right,
wait. Pause it already, please. He says, hopefully it doesn't break.
Like the stick, because before we listen, the part we're listening to, He puts a stick in there, and he closes the compartment, the frunk,
and still went with it.
and the stick breaks off.
Any chance because of the ankle that he's using a fake finger?
I don't believe so. Although the thing does move. Look it up on See It Now, and you'll see that.
I'm watching it right now.
Once it gets to the part where you're about to hear, he has to move the camera because he's breaking his finger.
Hopefully, my finger doesn't break like that, but let's find out. All right, so let's give this another shot. We're closing the Cybertruck. I'm going to put my finger flat right here and see what happens. Ready? Ready?
Ready.
Ah! Ow. Okay. Oh, my God. Ow. Okay.
All right, and then he shows...
That dog is like, shut up!
Yeah. He cuts the video and then shows that his finger is very difficult to move. It's broken. YouTuber Jeremy Judkins, a different person who tried this in a viral video and had the frunk close hard on his finger, told Business Insider an engineer at Tesla told him why and told him he was doing the video wrong.
Oh, this is how you almost break your finger.
Well, the right way to do it would be not sticking your finger in a closing Tesla Cybertruck frunk. But apparently, rather than interpreting your tapping on the car as a plea for help as it crushes your bones, the Cybertruck thinks you want the door to close harder.
No.
This is what the...
Can they fix that when they're fixing the gas pedal that all the recalls are for?
That will kill you? Yeah.
Actually, the gas pedal's a little bit harder. This sounds like something they could just fix with a software update. But from Business Insider, Judkins, this other YouTuber, said after the finger test, a lead Cybertruck engineer at Tesla said he did the video wrong, telling him that the frunk... it is annoying to say that. Frunk increases in pressure every single time it closes and detects resistance. Judkins said it's going to assume that you want to close the compartment and maybe something is getting in the way, like a bag or something, like your grocery bag, or maybe you got one of those canvas bags because you like the environment, stuff like that. Something's getting in the way, and so the trunk decides, or the frunk, to close harder. Using this information, that means it closed on my finger harder than my hand and way harder than on my arm. And then he tried the new experiment with a bag, and it still closed in a horrific way. The algorithm should favor safety instead of a bag getting in the way, but even when Judkins put a bag in the way of closing the trunk, it still closed, which means it didn't respond to the way it should have. Gizmodo says they're not aware of any video showing a finger being severed, but it's definitely broken.
The way he said ow, though, didn't seem like as much as... Not a lot of pain, in my opinion.
It sounds like, I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys. Have you ever closed your finger in a car window?
Oh, yeah.
No, but I have had my fingers closed in a trunk before.
In a trunk? I had mine on one of the sliding doors of a minivan, and then it drove off because I was part of the 8th grade patrol in which you let the kids out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was distracted, and I closed the door on my own hand, and the lady drove.
Oh, no.
But in that sense, in that example, I do understand what you're talking about, where it's more the shock of it all. That hurt that bad.
I mean, the window thing hurts. And I haven't done that to myself, but I've had a couple situations in where I was getting in an Uber, and because I'm taller than a lot of people, I was using the door, I was grabbing the door by the top frame. Right, and the driver just decided to start rolling it up no matter what. And I'm like, oh, stop.
I thought at this point the windows would stop. There's something.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how strong those things could be. Plus, the way my fingers were, that's not very strong. Like, if I were to try and start pushing.
Oh, Ceylon, you have strong fingers, bud. Don't worry.
It's a weird thing to say.
Okay.
But
that was.
The thing is, after you get your finger smashed in the window when you're getting into an Uber, then you have to sit in the Uber and fume and try not to be an absolute dick to the driver who just crushed your fingies. Which I could say, at least on 2 occasions, has been very, very hard for me to do.
2 occasions now?
Yeah, 2 different times an Uber driver has tried to crush my fingers. I had to
Start
mentally...
wearing gloves.
You got to learn your lesson.
I had to mentally stop. I did. I had to mentally... change the way that I open a door.
Careful with this guy. He crushes his fingers in your door. 4 stars.
You need to start just, hi, how you doing? And just handing out personal cards.
If they could put notes on their account that say this guy's a little hard of hearing, or stuff like that. This guy doesn't speak any English. Well, maybe I should be able to put a note on my account for that. But I haven't been. That hasn't been an offer that's been slid my way.
Mine would say, if she's blacked out, she's buying you taquitos at 7-Eleven.
Oh, I do. Every time I have them stop at 7-Eleven, you want anything? Anything. And they hardly ever take me up on the offer. Oh. Sometimes coffee. I've offered beer. Never happens. Monster Energy
they're
drink.
Driving, man.
Yeah, open it after I get out of the car. I don't care.
Ew.
Over to your dispatches, thenewsjunkie.com. You can send in a dispatch. Just head on to thenewsjunkie.com and record your first dispatch today. We start with Big Daddy Dave talking about the heat.
Hey, News Junkie, Big Daddy Dave here. When I was in the military, I was stationed in Germany. And when it got 90 degrees, people were dropping like dead flies. Most people didn't have AC units, and they just couldn't handle the heat. Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop, wiggle, pop.
Yeah, that's in response to not only heat waves being announced in the Americas, but they're really, really worried about these soaring temperatures in the UK. 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit could be happening as soon as Friday of this weekend. Yeah, this will be happening over the weekend right now.
Right, literally, it is boiling outside right now. 78 degrees here in London.
That's what it is, Fritz. Or it's 26 Celsius. He's got it. He's a good British accent.
I'll be just fine.
Here is Tater Hog with a dispatch.
What's up, junkies? Hope all is well today. Hey, Sabrina, so last year when you were out of the country, Josh had chose me for Fritz on the Streets.
Okay.
And surprisingly, whoever that random lady was came in and she stole the show and smoked everybody. So can you pick me today to show some redemption because of that? They let some random newbie just come in and smoke the competition.
First off,
she was nice enough to do it. Thank you.
First off, she's a coworker of ours.
Thank you.
Very nice lady.
We love our coworkers.
She is a newbie to this show, but that doesn't mean that it was somehow unfair for her to best Josh and Sean at Fritz on Street. I wasn't there, so I don't know if she's better than me at the game, and I may never know.
Who is that dispatcher?
That was Tater Hog. Tater Hog would like you to play Fritz on the Street for him.
Tater Hog, I will put you on the list.
Oh, all right. Tater Hog, you're a maybe.
There are other people on the list.
Oh,
just to be clear.
Tater Hog, you're a maybe. Well, I have two stories of similar interests. Right here, Sabrina.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
You know what that means?
Well, let's hear him.
That means, no, Fritz. That means first we have a theme song. Here's some airplane stories.
Nice.
About airplanes.
The energy.
Yeah.
Shift.
Went a little low energy on this one. Shouldn't have said ballad.
These are the airplane stories.
That's right.
These are the things
Wrong one.
that happened on board. These are the airplane stories. Oh, Lord.
Not a whole lot of creativity went into writing that song. I would be so pissed if I were on this airplane and did not get to participate in the thing that happened.
Okay.
Now, when I pulled this, I think Sabrina will get this joke, and Fritz is a pretty smart guy.
Did you just call me smart and Fritz not? Because he's much more.
No, I said
than me.
Fritz is a pretty smart guy. I think he'll get it too, but this is less on his radar than it is on Sabrina's. But when I was pulling the story, I was on Fark.com, which they have like a little,
Watch your mouth.
a little quip, like a little joke for all the different headlines. And this one said, "Panic strikes on Delta Flight 604. Panic strikes as Delta Flight 604 elects a new pope after landing."
What?
Go on.
Neither of you understand what that means?
Okay, one more time.
Panic strikes as Delta Flight 604 elects a new pope after landing.
Because of fire.
Smoke.
Yeah, because
of smoke.
what is it? White smoke announces the new pope, right?
And black smoke means
hilarious.
There is no pope.
It means you have to vote over again. Passengers landed safely at SeaTac Airport Monday night after a trip to Cancun. Had some unexpected excitement. Delta Flight 604 arrived in Seattle. After landing, the plane was plugged into the airport's electric power. Passengers began to leave the aircraft. That's when the crew noticed some smoke in the nose area of the plane. Out of an abundance of caution, the slides were deployed and passengers who were still on board were able to leave via a ramp at the rear of the plane.
Lucky.
God.
I would love to do that. Just one slide.
It said slides were deployed, but it doesn't say that they were able to slide down. I still would want to do the alternate exit.
I'm taking the slide. Thank you.
And last but not least, in airplane stories.
One more time.
Come
on.
It's too long of a song. I really shouldn't have gone boy band ballad.
It's not even boy band. It's like Sunday non-denominational church service.
Almost. Over in San Francisco, a little bit south of the previous story, a boarding bridge at San Francisco International Airport and an aircraft are out of commission after the metal struts on the bridge failed. 2 airplane stories, 0 of them happened in the air. They said the bridge collapsed, and they said a travel fear for some was recently met. Most of the people who are afraid of flying are afraid of the plane dropping out of the air. I don't know a whole lot of people who land and then go, I got to get on the jet bridge now.
Hurry.
I'm afraid of the jet bridge. Quick, run through the jet bridge.
Hurry.
But they said that the struts went out, and that neither of these flights, by the way, were Boeing flights. So 2 airplane stories. Still good day for Boeing. Send us your dispatches. You can record your first one, and you could be on the show next at thenewsjunkie.com. When we come back, I have a story about Instagram that is going to probably piss some people off.
I'm ready.
I'm already mad.
And there's a crazy doctor who lost their license and is now getting it back. Why not? Let's give her a second chance. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio. It is.
The Monsters in the Morning.
What is everybody on that this is the look?
What do you mean? Like the scrunchies around their legs?
Big old hair, scrunchies, mom jeans. It's like just bad.
Man, you don't know what you're...
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I'm getting all horny just thinking about it.
Okay.
You're listening to the Monsters in the Morning.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
Multiple westbound lanes are blocked due to an accident on Red Bug Lake Road, westbound at Eagle Circle. Authorities are clearing up an accident, still causing congestion on Tradeport Drive southbound at Orange Avenue. And there's slowdowns from the Beach Lines on-ramp to I-95 southbound. And on I-4 this afternoon, you could expect your regular delays before Champions Gate. If you see any other traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've grown by offering our clients more offices, more lawyers, and recovering more than $20 billion. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Chances are very high that you're leaving money on the table, so let that mortgage guy, Don, help you get the money off the table and back in your hands where it belongs. If you have a quote already, well, get a free fast quote review at thatmortgageguyDon.com. Hit the compare quote button, and Don will review your quote today and let you know if you got the best deal, or make sure to get you the best deal. That's the best part about That Mortgage Guy, Don. Not only is he an expert, but he's a friend that you can trust. Peace of mind right there at your fingertips by going to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
When you call me for an injury case, you don't pay a dime unless we win. The call and the advice are always free. Injured on the go, just call Mo. 866-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorneys.
The number one cause of accidents is distracted driving, like cell phones, eating, and playing with the radio. So leave it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
Tommy Mello here, owner of A1 Garage Door Service. Springtime savings are here, and now is the perfect time to service your garage. Don't wait until a simple garage door repair becomes a major problem. If your garage door is noisy, if bugs are getting in, or if it struggles to open, your garage door is in need of repair. From simple repairs to upgrades, it's A1 from day one. We fix garage doors fast and with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Our springs, rollers, and openers are tested by running them up and down, open and closed, all day, 24/7, so you can feel confident with every A1 garage door repair. Replacing the bottom rubber on your garage door can have a huge impact on the number of bugs you see in your garage and in your home. As the weather starts to warm up, keep those creepy crawlers outside by calling A1 Garage Door Service today and receive the best service, best parts, and best warranty in the industry.
A1Garage.com. A1 from day one.
Call today and take advantage of our $29.95 tune-up special.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. New South makes windows that are both energy efficient and hurricane resistant. New South is the factory and eliminates the middleman. New South windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers because we know Florida weather.
Going on now, save 35% off factory direct windows and doors. Call 1-800-NEW-WINDOWS.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage. N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. And Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions. Attention anyone that owes money to the IRS. The IRS has restarted aggressive enforcement actions against taxpayers who owe back taxes that were temporarily suspended for COVID. If you owe $10,000 or more, you must hear this because now is the time to clear your IRS tax debt. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, and other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now at 800-374-2103. Tax Relief Helpers will provide you with the maximum protection afforded by law.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I didn't know what to do. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Call 800-374-2103 right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, and other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now. Call 800-374-2103. 800-374-2103. 800-374-2103.
Hey guys, don't be that dad without life insurance. When thanks to Ethos, you can be that great dad with life insurance to help keep his family living exactly like they do now, secure and protected in the event of the unexpected. With a fast and easy online experience, some policies as low as $1 a day and up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam, just a few health questions. Ethos makes getting life insurance protection hassle-free. E for easy, E for ethos at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like Deep Cuts. Featuring deep album tracks from iconic artists like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, The Who, The Stones, and more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Deep Cuts, and listen now.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
We are professional grade at Orange Buick GMC. Online at orangebuickgmc.com.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, bank. B-A-N-K. Bank. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
A place that anyone can bro out, even Sabrina. This is the News Junkie.
Thank you so much for listening on this beautiful day and hot for some of you. If you're in the UK,
oh, it's boiling.
Boiling hot. So put on that SPF 5000. Sweet UKers.
You do some slow cooking, I think.
Just a little bit. I bet it smells over there. They don't use a lot of deodorant overseas.
They don't?
No, buddy. You never noticed that?
No, I've never been overseas.
Have you ever met somebody that's come over here from overseas?
You've
across
never
the
been?
pond?
No, I've never been. I've never been to Europe.
I haven't either.
It's not very popular. I will say that. And so in the past, when I worked at
it's cool to stink
at Sleepaway. Is it though? Like the moment you wake up. And I worked with a lot of people from like Australia and the UK and Germany in the past, and a hot summer day, and they have like a 500-foot radius of BO, to which we had to sit somebody down and be like, here in America,
whoa,
we speak English and use deodorant.
Whoa, that's a weird
mostly
intervention.
Deodorant.
It's an awkward intervention.
It's a nice day, bruv. Yeah, you smell like trash, isn't it?
Your accent is changing as you do that, but I love it. Fritz is here, by the way, and thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be doing Fritz on the Street shortly.
Hospital.
And in the meantime, please send over your dispatches. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. And while you're there, you'll see that we have our new shirt up, and it is limited. This is a digital pop-up shop. So if you want to grab the latest in the line, either the light or dark mode of the cloud shirt, plus a magnet and a sticker, be sure to get your order in now because it will be gone. And once it's gone, boys, it's gone.
Yeah, that's it. There's no chance of getting it after that.
This is very, very sad for anyone who wants their heart rate up past 200 BPMs.
Oh, no.
But we say goodbye. We bid adieu to Panera's charged lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even try it.
It's probably for the better, Fritz.
Why?
How many people
What's the
died
worst
already?
that can happen?
Two? Three?
Only two.
Dying?
Yeah.
Because of lemonade?
Because of the charge in the charged lemonade.
Is it like electric? What's going on?
It's just filled with caffeine. They're doing away with the charged lemonade. Highly caffeinated beverage has been blamed for at least 2 deaths in lawsuits, and a third lawsuit actually was filed in January by a 28-year-old woman claiming that the drink left her with permanent cardiac injuries.
Jesus.
Spokesperson for Panera said yesterday that the discontinuation of the beverage comes after a recent menu transformation.
Yeah, they don't.
That's some legal jargon for you.
They didn't. Well, I mean, I think it's probably best on them to avoid any sort of admission yet because they're still under litigation. That their drinks, that their drinks would have contributed to somebody's death.
Sure.
It's just weird that it took so long.
Right.
Because I don't know if you get the same notifications on your phone that I do, but my wife and I were watching TV last night, and we both got the same thing at the same time. And I looked at mine, and then before I could say it, she was like, just now? Like it took that long? It was
a big seller.
How long ago did we learn that this drink was killing people?
According to reports, Panera employees received memos on Monday saying charged lemonade would be replaced within 2 weeks. So we still got 2 weeks.
Yeah, because as of yesterday, they were still available for purchase on Panera's website.
Let's get some tonight before the big show, Fritzy. We got a show tonight.
Yeah, by the way.
Sea-Line.
What time?
Lords of Acid.
We have...
Oh!
Are you familiar with the band?
Yeah,
They're not
wanna
radio safe.
Show it to me.
Yeah. So Luscious Lisa will be opening for them tonight.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
where at?
At the Abbey, if you must
know. All right.
It's gonna be lovely. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is Sabby's first gig DJing with us the whole time.
So
yeah, but this is not Sabby's first Abbey.
No, that is
not
true.
My first Abbey by any means, and I've been fortunate enough the last couple Luscious Lisa shows to be featured towards the end with our song "Smash the Windows" to be released at any moment this year.
We played that this year,
and that was at Just Okay. Do you remember that one, Sea-Line?
Yes.
Smash the Windows?
Absolutely.
What was I wearing?
I was like, hey, this song's about window smashing, isn't it?
Yeah. Good answer. But the regular person, DJ Shakes Vanilla, unfortunately was called to a higher power, and that is his job. So
he's not dead or anything.
No,
I was going to say.
means. but I've been asked to DJ for the show itself. And if you know me,
you're like my dad at the wedding.
I don't know how to DJ.
It's like my dad at the wedding where it's like, Ashley didn't walk away from that accident. You're like, whoa. She's fine.
I
totally fine.
forgot about that. And then Beaver does his speech at Elaine's wedding and just jumps in the pool.
Ended in the pool.
But anyways, yeah, the show will be tonight, and I'm very excited for it. And right before, we're going to go grab some supercharged lemonades to really bring down the house.
Mm-hmm.
There has been some mystery money found, and if you're in the Ohio area, sucks for you because you didn't find it, but it was available there. It's been found stashed in multiple locations in Marysville, Ohio, according to the police. Now, more than...
Did the police find it?
Oh, the police just gave the press release for it.
Oh, okay.
Police release. More than $20,000 was found in a bathroom at the Avalon Theater last weekend. Last Thursday night, over $10,000 was found in the bathroom of a Kentucky Fried Chicken location. Now, they say over $40,000 has been found so far in total in each location. The money was hidden in a way that you would have to know where to look in order to find it. So my question is, then how did you find it?
That's suspicious.
And why would you tell the cops? At this point, it's believed...
Yeah, if it's not your money and you found it hidden in such a way... I mean...
That it shouldn't be found?
Okay.
Where do you think it was, though? At a KFC bathroom? Like in the... Inside of the water tank?
Inside of the water? Well, yeah, if they have like the old school...
You don't usually see the water tank of the toilet at a public place. So if I were to hide money there somewhere...
I would tape it underneath the sink or something.
I would hide it in the dispenser for the toilet seat covers.
Or if it's like a drop ceiling, put it in one of the tiles.
That's the easiest thing.
Thank you.
Fritz.
You guys have found money.
But who's checking the drop ceiling versus if you are the bathroom attendant or you're the person who like it's your bathroom shift, you notice that there are no, butt things to sit on.
Butt things.
Yeah.
Toilet seats?
No, the seat covers.
The paper.
Gotcha,
parchment paper seat covers that always like get like half flushed down and then they're
Sandy sheets.
Yeah. I don't.
The worst part about
I don't
those,
mess with that anymore.
When you put them on and they like stick in a certain spot.
Yeah.
So had you not used that sheet, you would have sat on someone's pee-pees.
I just
stranger's pee-pee.
I just wipe the thing down first anyway.
Yeah, me too.
But I used to use the hell out of those
mouth.
things. Ugh, gross. I used to use the hell out of those things. And so
you threw them.
If you were the person that was supposed to replace them because you look and see that they're not there, and you're like, all right, you get your new container of butt sheets,
right?
And you're trying to cram it in the butt sheet dispenser, and you're like, oh, there's something obstructing.
But $20K
the way
you could
here.
fit in one of the butt sheet dispensers.
If it's in big bills, sure.
Now it's believed that all the discoveries
One of them was $10K.
Are connected, but it's unclear how just yet.
But if you're
very unclear who told the popo.
If you're just the guy that is cleaning bathrooms and you find the money, you could worry that maybe somebody else at the KFC put it there and they have access to some sort of cameras and would know it's you. If I found out that there was another place that had bathroom money and the places weren't connected, but the money might be, I might be more likely to go make off with that money.
Ever since No Country for Old Men, I will, that fantasy of finding a sack full of money is out the window because I don't want that Anton Chigurh guy to come after me and kill me with the cattle probe.
The guy with the, sweet haircut? The main character?
What time do you close, that guy? Ugh. Terrifying movie.
I don't know if I've actually seen that movie.
Yeah,
oh, it's great.
Was that a Coen Brothers?
We'll put it on our list, Christopher.
Yeah. I'll have to do that.
Gosh, do we have any dispatches before I tell you what's coming on the next episode?
Let's go. Yeah, we do have a couple. Let's go with that tie-dye chick. She wants to talk about fingers in the doorway. This is her dispatch.
What's up, everybody? So when my boyfriend was young, he had his hand in the doorway, and his sister shut the door and ended up cutting the tip of his pinky off. And he went to the hospital. They tried to reattach the tip of his pinky. It did not work. He ended up getting a bunch of stitches. And the doctor told him that he would never grow his pinky nail back, but he grew his pinky nail back. Have a great day, everybody.
All right. It's a happy ending.
Well,
have you ever seen like somebody's finger where the nail never grew back?
I don't think
It's like shriveled.
I don't think I've seen that. The closest I've seen is just my wife has the smallest toenails I've ever seen in my life.
Aww.
Like when she comes back from like getting her nails painted and she gets her toes done, I'm like, do you even have to pay for that?
They probably need a smaller brush for it, right?
They might. You should only have to pay for like half a foot. I'm telling you, Fritz, they're the smallest things I've ever seen. It's ridiculous. We have one more dispatch before we go to the next episode from Jazzy Josh. Here's Jazzy Josh on the News Junkie.
As bad as all these podcasts are that iHeart advertises for during the commercials, I found one I actually enjoy. The hot chicken one. I don't know. I like thinking about that hot chicken. I got to try it. Hot chicken in the window.
Hot chicken. I have. Does anybody know what he's talking about?
Is that the world we live in now? It's just a podcast about chicken talk.
Hot chicken in the window.
I mean,
that's the world. Okay, if that's what people want.
If that's one of those that's on like the stream, but not on the thing that we can hear. I no wonder Fritz is raging against the meat podcast.
Rage against the chicken.
I think
new band name.
I haven't heard this hot chicken in the window promo.
I have not.
Me neither.
Either.
Yeah.
But we have so many of them.
Maybe he's saying he like clicked on it and found it and fell in love with it.
Possibly.
Thank you for doing that.
We'll look out for it, Jazzy Josh. When we come back, the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
What's coming up on the next episode? Speaking of beef, the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef has been taken way too far, and now GoFundMe has to continue to shut down GoFundMe pages. I'll give you more details later. A man arrested for getting trespassy with it at Will Smith's house, plus some surprises. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
All that coming up, plus Fritz on the Street up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan, brought to you by Gringos Locos and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's Good Sauce with Ross and Joel. At 9, it's Real Laughs, followed by Real Music Weekends at 10 on Real Radio 104.1 and on your free iHeartRadio app.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for this Wednesday, it will be a hot one. The rest of the day features a mostly dry forecast with the small chance of an isolated downpour or two that could provide some brief relief from the heat, but otherwise plan for a high of 96 degrees in Orlando. We'll continue to heat things up for tomorrow as well, the hottest day of the week with a high of 98. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Safe Touch Security.
Boss, did you know Safe Touch Security is the home of the 45-second or less guaranteed response? Of course, it's just one of the reasons why I hate Safe Touch. For a limited time, save up to 50% on select security systems. Call 888-723-8682 or go to safetouch.com. State license EF 2000-1945.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call, and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare, or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-822-1490. 800-822-1490. 800-822-1490.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. Ends Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
I love playing pranks on my sister, and this deal going on at McDonald's is my chance to take the lead. Enjoy any 2 items for $3.79. From the iconic McDouble, the McChicken, a 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, to even a small soft drink. I'm gonna pair my McDouble with her small fries, but secretly pull her fries out of the bag. She won't even notice. Hey, where'd the fries go? Sounds like my prank just got fried. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Not to brag, but I've been crushing it lately. And all credit goes to frozen drinks from McDonald's. Clean my apartment while crushing an ice-cold Oreo frappe. Love that chocolate flavor. Hint of coffee and Oreo cookie pieces. Crush work in overtime thanks to a drizzly caramel frappe. Even fix my own car while crushing a creamy mocha frappe. Start crushing it yourself with a delicious, refreshing frappe from Mickey D's. There are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's for a limited time, Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
Moments like my daughter telling me a new joke mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Bank of America has powerful digital solutions for local and global businesses, so you can make every move matter. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Bank of America, N.A. Copyright 2024.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Yes, I'm concerned about my water heater.
If your concern is of a serious nature, press 1. If it's more of a frivolous matter, press 2.
Doesn't even make sense.
Just press 1 or 2.
Fine.
Fine. What are you so concerned about?
My water heater's like 15 years old, and I'm worried it might...
Oh, this is exciting. Has it burst yet?
Well, no, but...
Only a matter of time. Hey, everyone, 15-year-old water heater, place your bets.
Are you laying odds on when my tank will fail?
Have to make this call interesting somehow.
This would never happen at Frank Gay.
True enough. So, $10 buy-in. What's your guess?
Guess I should have called Frank Gay.
When you need a new water heater, it's no time to gamble. You want your problem fixed fast before it turns into a bigger one. That's the Frank Gay way.
I've got a side bet he'll hang up and call Frank Gay in 3, 2, I win!
FrankGayServices.com.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you right now, like Deep Cuts, a commercial-free station featuring deep album tracks from iconic artists. Just search Deep Cuts and listen now on your free iHeartRadio app. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Real Radio is on Threads at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
If radio is a medium, they're neither rare nor well done. You're listening to the
Just a little bit. We are going to play for you. But first, we got to get into the next episode. Are you ready?
Oh, as ready as I've ever been, Christopher Lane.
All right. We're going to do it here. Here is where it gets done.
Yes.
Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV. You can't possibly keep up with all of it. Even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
You gay?
Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey, smoke weed every day.
Hold up. The next episode brought to you by That Mortgage Guy Don. ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. And, of course, the Home Loans Radio Show. If you're refinancing, perhaps buying your first dream home, maybe you own a business and you're looking to expand or start your first business, then you are going to go to ThatMortgageGuyDon.com and get the process started. Because not only is it chock full of information for you, guides on how to get pre-approved, reliable mortgage information, a button that says compare your quote. If you have one already, That Mortgage Guy Don's going to let you know if you got the best deal. But the best part is any question you have direct access to the man himself. So check out the website now, work with That Mortgage Guy Don, and have peace of mind right there at your fingertips.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don.
It was a mere 138 years ago. Sea-Line, you remember that.
I was not alive.
It was 1886. Dr. John...
Ooh, that was 100 years before I was alive.
What? Whoa. Weird. Are you 38 this year or 37 this year?
38 this year.
Damn, dude. You're getting old.
I know. It's like late 30s now.
Big time. I'm my last year of early 30s. So enough about me, more about what happened on this day. 138 years ago, Dr. John Pemberton, he came up with the secret formula.
Pemberton was penicillin?
No.
Oh, Pemberton was LSD?
It was not.
Okay.
He was cooking over a fire in his backyard. He combined straight water with
gay water.
Gay water. And became bisexual water.
Yay! Water just can't make a choice.
Carbonated water, and that's
you think it's a choice.
This was born.
Coca-Cola! I knew the name Pemberton.
But it wasn't LSD. Yeah, he was cooking over a fire in his backyard with the straight water. Then the drugstore clerk used carbonated water, and that's how Coke was born. And since then...
Why was he calling it straight? What's straight water?
Like still, I imagine. I assume still water.
Flat water.
Didn't it have cocaine in it, though, like, originally? So maybe he was just trying to get high and synthesize cocaine from coca leaves.
Either way, it's delicious.
Yeah,
there was, like coca leaf extract, and they say, like, I think people, like, when they hear, there used to be cocaine in Coca-Cola, I think you're imagining, like, opening up a tiny...
Wow, you just mocked me,
like,
right to my
flicking
face.
the bag and opening it up and sprinkling some in the Coca-Cola as they make it.
That tastes nasty, from what I understand on the Wikipedia page. How many gallons are now consumed every single day?
Of Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola. Also, Coke is the most understood word in the world.
Nice.
2 million gallons.
2 million is a good guess.
That's small, I think. I'm going to say 5 million.
That is much smaller than what I was thinking.
It's not smaller than my guess.
It's 38 million gallons.
We were close enough.
Remember, there was even a button in a certain president's desk that would be pushed, and then his butler would bring some delicious Diet Coke.
I want that button. I think in a perfect world, I get that button.
I think Austin could get you a little keg of Coke, Diet Coke, there.
I've looked into, somebody suggested to me that I get like a soda fountain, and I was like, I already looked into it. I know that it's more trouble than it's worth.
I'm sorry. How about just sell all of your watches, because that's what this guy's doing. Hey,
Sylvester Stallone.
That's right. Sylvester Stallone. He's serious about watches. And now he's
selling... Some of those watches are very expensive.
He's selling 11 of his timepieces at an auction next month, and he's set to make millions from them. One in particular is garnering a lot of interest. It's a rare Petit Philippe Grandmaster Chime, which is my rap name in the future.
Yeah.
And
Petit Philippe?
Did I say it wrong?
No, it's just like
Wait,
that's
wait,
like
wait.
Lil Philip.
Petit Philippe.
It's-
Petit
Philippe or Philip Petit?
I don't know. The way that it's Patek first in this article.
All right. Because
It's very
the
expensive.
other way
How about that?
around, it's that guy that tight walked between the trade centers.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Right. Well, it's the first one that'll ever be sold at a commercial auction. He bought it. Mind you, he originally bought it for $2.5 million. And now they're saying he could get well over $5 million. So a different model of this Grandmaster chime sold for, let me do the math here, $31 million at a charity auction.
And Stallone's only going to get 5?
I guess. He never wore the watch or even touched it. He considers it a work of art, so why not sell it for commercial use? The most complicated wristwatch ever made. He actually had to appeal to the company for the right to buy it. As for why he's selling it, I wasn't going to covet and keep it forever. That's just not my personality. Just like his marriage, am I right?
Hey. Didn't keep her forever.
I tend to enjoy things, and then I like to share them for profit.
Aria Shadowblade on Twitch says, I want that soda button, but for Pepsi.
I want that
Gross.
button for whiskey.
Yeah, but for whiskey is one thing, but Pepsi? I didn't know that there were that many people that preferred Pepsi over Coke.
I didn't either until I said once at a bar, I was like, could I get a whiskey Coke? And they're like, not whiskey Pepsi. I was like, no, who's ever heard of that? And 2 people were like, oh man, that tastes better.
No, it doesn't. That's what Pepsi people
That's what
say.
I thought too. I was like, really?
Significant difference, but
Crazy. All right.
Thanks, Pepsi.
Chuck Pepsi.
Someone who is not and drinking Pepsi, but he's in prison, is a guy who tried to get into this man's house. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Will Smith is right. A man arrested recently for attempting to break into Will Smith's Los Angeles property. Spokesperson for the sheriff's station said the police received a call of a suspicious person, a sussy, on May 1st in the afternoon around 4 p.m. Now, deputies were first told the suspect was in the vicinity of Smith's residence. A little bit of profiling, if you ask me. Then received a second call that informed police the same person had made their way onto the movie star's property. The security team intervened during the ordeal, detaining the man before he was able to actually make it inside of Will Smith's home. It has been identified as 37-year-old Robert Ogden, and he was arrested for trespassing. He was booked on a misdemeanor charge. Description notes that he is a black male that weighs 218 pounds, 6 feet tall, bald, has brown eyes, and page 6, you've outdone yourself with the details.
Did they say that he definitely knew it was Will Smith's house, or was he could have just been random?
They do not know. No longer in custody, though. So let's see if he makes a second attempt. He definitely knew it was Will Smith's house. Right?
He's like, well, thank you for confirming that. I'm going to go
Or
back.
he's just one of those, finish what you started kind of guys.
Thank you very much. And someone who is going to start something and apparently finish it is this one.
Oh, Flava.
Flava Flav. Yeah, boy.
Public Enemy #1.
He is promising to sponsor the entire United States women's water polo team in the Olympics in Petty, which is very nice. He responded to a post from the team's captain asking for financial
that well
help.
off?
My first question was, why is the captain of the team asking for financial help? I thought that was provided by the United States of America.
Speaking of someone else.
They're representing the U.S. How are we not helping fund this trip?
Yeah, I have no idea. He can also play like 15 different instruments, Ceiling.
Oh, good for him.
He's a very smart man.
Yeah.
He just played a character, from what I understand,
Yes.
right? Well, he's now going to play the character of financier of the water polo team. He says, "Ayo!" all caps. As a girl dad and supporter of all women's sports, I'm a personally sponsor you, my girl, whatever you need, and I'm a sponsor of the whole team. My manager is in touch with your agent, and I'm going to use all my relationships and resources to help y'all even more. That's a, all caps, Flava Flav promise.
He's
That's
going
rad.
on like a media blitz on his Twitter profile or X or whatever you want to call it, like he's the marketing division of this team. He's like,
Really?
meet the women's Olympic water polo team. This is Ashley Johnson, goalkeeper and 2-time Olympic medalist. And then it's like a picture and their
Well,
Instagram.
They've won so much. They're competing for their 4th consecutive gold medal.
Yeah.
2012, 2016, 2022, or 2020. Sorry. How are they still needing financial help?
Is he going to get a
mind-boggling?
Does he get a gold medal if they win?
I don't know, but that'd be cool if he did.
That would be crazy to add to the CV.
I don't think the Olympics does the thing where like
everyone gets a medal.
Where, the ball boy gets a ring too if you win the championship.
Well, they should. How about that?
Huh?
On the boob tube. We have The Masked Singer on Fox. Jeopardy Masters games 5 and 6.
I was watching the one from yesterday.
Crazy,
or
huh?
the one from Monday yesterday. It's good. You're making fun of me. You have not seen a damn minute of it.
I always forget that it's even happening
Me too.
until I read this list. But respect to you.
Respect.
Second season premiere of Reginald the Vampire on Sci-Fi. Series premiere of In Limbo on Hulu. Series premiere of Dark Matter on Apple TV Plus. And you can catch Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and Chicago Island on the rest of the schedule. Whoopi Goldberg will be on Fallon, and you follow your dreams. I'm on Instagram at Sabrina Ambra. Most importantly, stay with me, America.
Smoke weed every day. Thank you, Sabrina. When we come back, the showdown between Sabrina and I, the exhibition match, and the surprise guest. It's Jack. Well, comes up next on the News Junkie.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's just slowdowns to watch out for on I-4 this afternoon before US 27 and before State Road 429 through the city between Princeton Street and Robinson Street. Congestion where Vine Street meets John Young Parkway, and authorities are clearing up an accident on Tradeport Drive southbound at Orange Avenue. If you see any other traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus. Batteries Plus offers a wide array of battery and lighting solutions, along with key fob programming and expert phone repair, with locally owned stores in your neighborhood as well as commercial accounts to power your business. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of their 700-plus locations today.
Real Radio has your chance to win a dream home makeover. Up for grabs are a bathroom remodel, flooring, solar, roofing, and large appliances. Register now for your chance to win a $10,000 gift certificate for new flooring at D-Best Floors and more. There are 5 different contests with each category offering its own unique benefits for improving your home to create the perfect living space. Get more details and enter at realradio.fm/contests.
Hi, everybody. It's Savannah Guthrie here with Hoda Kotb from the Today Show. You know that saying, you learn something new every day? Well, it is so true. Yes, every morning on Today, it's those little tips that can help save you time and improve your day. From the simplest ways to save money right now to incredible kitchen and cleaning hacks that you never knew existed. Just remember, see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning, right here on NBC.
Here at Massey, we know a thing or two about bugs. We've been keeping pests out of homes for almost 100 years. Our customized pest prevention program keeps bugs outside, in their home, not yours. Because when we prevent pests from getting in, we protect health, home, and family. Make your home a Massey home. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Hey, homeowners, Russ Rollins here to talk to you about something serious, your power bill. Last summer was tough, but this year could be even worse. So don't wait until the last minute to get protection and savings from solar power and backup power. Solar Source has a new pay-as-you-go solar package that lets you start with an affordable base system and add solar panels over time. Plus, their pay-as-you-go battery backup is awesome, and it lets you add critical backup power as you go. Schedule a free consultation at SolarSource.com/monsters. Get ready for a stress-free summer.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant is celebrating becoming the Funny Bone. The Funny Bone guarantees the same great talent and awesome live comedy experience at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Rob Schneider on May 10th and 11th.
Sal,
How was the bachelor party?
I was dying to come home to you to hear how your day was.
Followed by Tony Rock on May 17th through the 19th. Visit orlando.funnybone.com.
At Fence Outlet, we're proud to be Central Florida's top fencing contractor, and we're celebrating 30 years of framing your family memories. Here's to many more years with you at the center. Thanks for 30 great years. Visit us online at fenceoutlet.com.
Spectrum One is a big deal. You get Spectrum Internet with the most reliable internet speeds, free advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security and privacy, and a free Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line with nationwide 5G included, all while saving big. For the big speed, big reliability, and big savings you want, get Spectrum One. Just $49.99 a month for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/big deal for full details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Turn up the cleanliness at your restaurant, healthcare, or industrial business with Alsco Uniforms, the official sponsor of the Orlando Magic Mop Crew. We've got you covered with crisp uniforms, hygienically clean linens, floor mats, and of course mops delivered weekly. But that's not all. Alsco Uniforms also offers weekly services for first aid and restroom supplies. Discover why it pays to keep clean with Alsco Uniforms. Visit alsco.com to learn more. Again, that's ALSCO.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Do you think a tiny chip in your windshield is nothing to worry about? I'm Pascal with SafeLight. Sooner or later, every chip will crack. So don't wait. Schedule at safelight.com. We can come to you for free and repair that chip fast. And with most insurance, a chip repair is no cost to you. Don't let that tiny chip crack your whole windshield. Go to safelight.com for free mobile service. Conditions may apply.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Haley, quote, Navage is the best thing I bought. I love it. My nose feels so clear now and I can breathe. I've been struggling with a stuffy nose for weeks. I bought Navage and it's amazing. Or this one. I use Navage every night, could not imagine life without it. I have 5 cats, and before I found Navage, I was a clogged mess. Now I breathe so much better, unquote. Those are 2 of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
It's time for the Great Haircut Sale at your local Great Clips salon. Your chance to get a great haircut at an even greater price, just $8.99. And money's not all you'll save at Great Clips. When you use online check-in, you can save time too. So download our app today and hurry in for the $8.99 Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. It's gonna be great. For a limited time at participating salons.
The $8.99 Great Haircut Sale runs May 3rd through May 10th.
Visit our Orlando, Daytona Beach, and Ocala area salon.
Close out prices. 0% APR financing. Rush to Sutherland Nissan Orlando today.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you deserve better. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. W-I-N. WIN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Sabrina, C-Lane, and Fritz are here, and it is time for Fritz on the Street. That is when you play for us and we play for you. You know how the phrase goes.
Part of that.
We do it every single week, and
I like that.
we play for a great prize. Now, before we get it all started, we have to pick who we picked to represent us, or the other way around.
Correct.
God,
And
there's a lot going on today.
You had some people asking for you. One of them was a dispatcher. Did you decide to pick that person?
I sure did, because I didn't look anywhere else.
Nice.
So, Tater Hog, you are my guy.
Tater Hog.
Yes.
And who are you picking?
I scoured through the texting service, and somebody asked if I wanted to be on a winning team. Brian from Groveland. I accept your proposal.
Nice.
Let's do it. Me and Brian.
And we have one more. Jack, hey, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Hello. Wow. Thank you for having me.
That's right.
This is great.
This is strange.
When was the last time you played Fritz on the Street, Jack?
Since I was part of the original crew to play it way back when, Fritz, how long ago was that? About 10 years?
Probably 2018, 2019?
Yeah, about 10 years ago.
How did you fare?
I think I won it every week, right?
Yeah, you won once, I think. You have a trophy.
Every week and once.
Why, he's got a trophy is what I'm... Oh, no, actually, you never won it, did you?
You son of a bitch.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Well, today might be your day, my
I
guy.
saved Fritz from the sales floor, and this is how he repays me.
I'm going to give you 200 points. Yes! I like you.
Can I play for someone?
Yes, of course.
Can I just pick anybody?
Anyone you want.
Insecure Walrus.
There you go.
Nice.
Jack, pick the only name you can think of.
I love
100%.
I hope they're listening
Sorry
to the show.
to Smackerel and Mo Manji, who texted in asking
Mo.
for Jack.
Mo, what a sweetheart.
Republican jerk said, pick me. Sorry, guys.
Oh, hey, maybe next time. But the most important question is, Fritzy, are you ready?
You know I am.
Now it's time for
Hello, Sabrina. Hello, Celine. Hello, Jack.
Hi, Fritz.
Hey,
Fritz on the Street is sponsored by Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go, just call Mo. That number 866-CALL-MO. 866-CALL-MO. In first place on Fritz on the Street with 128 points. Take a bow, Mr. Christopher Lane.
Oh, Jack, we boo him. We boo him.
Boo.
Yeah, thank you.
In second place with 111 points, we have Sean Wasson. And in third place with 106 points, we have Sabrina Ambra.
Okay.
Boo.
Yeah,
And
whatever.
in fourth place, because I take them all back, with 0 points.
Oh, no. My original points roll over.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have 364.
Thank you.
Yeah,
How did
because I
you
looked it
know
up. I looked it
that?
up. 364. 8 questions, 4 current event questions, and 4 general knowledge trivia questions. If you think you know it, chime in for that opportunity to pick up a bonus point.
Pre-chime.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pre-chime.
Mm-hmm.
Where were these asked?
Thank you for asking. I went to Cavos Bar and Kitchen last night for my
great place.
Fritz's Funhouse Trivia Night. We had 8 teams and 10 people stuck around to participate in these answers. I only pick 8 per answer.
All right.
All right, ready?
I'm not.
Without further ado, question number 1. Jack.
Stormy Daniels.
That is incorrect. Good guess, though. Very strong, very confident.
Jack is playing the game. He's not rusty. He's got to get in.
I mean, it sounded rusty to me.
It's the only story I knew.
Question 1. Last week, the hip-hop world saw multiple releases due to Sabrina.
Oh, which one?
Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
You said Kendrick Lamar first. That is correct.
All right. Started from the bottom.
Last week, the hip-hop world saw multiple releases due to a rap battle between Drake and which other artist? Sabrina, you got that right. Out of 8 answers, how many do you think said K. Kendrick Lamar?
How drunk was everybody?
Oh, you'll hear.
Okay. Well, then I will go with 6.
6.
7 for me.
7 for C-Lane.
I am going to go with 6 as well.
And 6 for Jack. Question number 1 with answers of 6 and 7.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's picking up 2 points. Last week, the hip-hop world saw multiple releases due to a rap battle between Drake and which other artist?
I have no idea. Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. It's definitely Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, baby.
That would be 7. So C-Lane's picking up 2 points, getting that right on the money. Jack and Sabrina with a guess of 6, each picking up 1 point.
I'll take it.
Now moving on to question number
Don't
2.
come here with your positivity.
Going to the Wayback Machine. What iconic portable music player was released? C-Lane.
Okay, good luck with that.
The Walkman.
The Walkman is correct.
Damn it.
What iconic portable music player
It was the S talking for me.
was released by Sony in 1980? C-Lane, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said the Walkman or the Walkman?
6.
6.
What was the whole question again, please?
What iconic portable music player was released by Sony in 1980?
I'll go
6 feels good, doesn't it?
7.
Oh, 7?
Yeah,
7 for
one,
Sabrina.
Wow.
7.
I'm going 5.
And 5 for Jack. Question 2. With answers of 5, 6, and 7. What iconic portable music player was released by Sony in 1980?
Walkman?
The Walkman.
The Walkman.
The Walkman? Walkman?
The Walkman.
Walkman. I
Son
actually
of a
had one of
bitch.
those. Walkman?
That would be 8.
They're not drunk enough.
Ooh, just wait.
That's mine.
Sabrina, with your guess of 7, you're picking up 1 point. And we move on to question number 3. Over the weekend, which horse won the Kentucky... Sabrina?
One of my favorite horses of all time. And that was Seabiscuit.
Jack. Mystic Dan.
Mystic Dan is correct.
All right.
Full question. Over the weekend, which horse won the Kentucky Derby? Jack, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Mystic Dan?
6.
6.
5.
5 for C-Lane.
Go 4. Go 4. Go 4.
I will go with 4. Why are you influencing me?
Suggestive influence, yep.
I think Sabrina's going to get this.
And 4 for Sabrina. So question 3 with answers of 4, 5, and 6. Over the weekend,
Great.
which
That's
horse
awesome.
won the Kentucky Derby?
Jelly bean.
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Mystic Dan.
Mystic Dan.
2 words. Fast something. Like.
Mystic Dan. It was like radio edit or something. Why do I...
Oh.
Something radio. It's killing me.
Bullshit. Well, I know it wasn't my horse. What's his f***ing stupid face?
Yeah, they're drunk.
That would be 3.
Sabrina gets a point.
Sabrina's picking up 1 point with her guess of
that's
4.
great.
She was so mad at that stupid horse.
Also, the balloons that you just let go in the main studio, Jack. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know that? You could do that?
Oh,
You could-
what do I do to make that happen?
If you animate, yeah. Yep. Question 4 is upcoming. That's the halfway point on Fritz on the Street after question 4. I'll tell you so far who is winning on the day. Question 4 goes like this. Actually, you know what?
What?
Yeah, let's do it. In 1992, over 50
I'm
people
sorry.
were killed
Were
in
you
Los
just-
Angeles.
Okay.
Riots.
That's
due-
right.
C-Lane.
Rodney King.
Rodney King. See, you should have just been listening.
I was, but it
I
sounded
realized
like
it
you were
wasn't-
guessing what question you were going to do next.
I know.
I had player interference. She confused me by talking.
Well, I'm going to have to read it over again then. But C-Lane still gets
Sabrina,
the point.
Rodney King.
In 1992, over 50 people were killed in Los Angeles riots due to the beating of which man at the hands of the police? C-Lane, you got that right. Out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Rodney King?
7.
7.
6.
6 for Sabrina.
What do you
Okay.
do, Jack?
There's a really drunk lady.
2, I think.
I'm going 8.
8
Whoa.
for Jack.
Okay,
I'm
crazy
swinging
man.
for it, baby. Let's go.
You got to go sometimes. Question 4 with answers of 6, 7, and 8.
Ding, 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 ding.
Who knows the riots? In 1992, over 50 people were killed in Los Angeles riots due to the beating of which man at the hands of the police?
Tupac.
Rodney King.
Rodney King.
Rodney King. Rodney King.
I don't know. Rodney King?
Rodney King.
That would be 6. 6 out of 8. So Sabrina is picking up 2 points. C-Lane with your guess of 7 picking up 1 point. And that means 4 down with 4 to go in first place with 6 points. Sabrina Ambra / Tater Hog.
Oh, snap.
In second place with 5 points, Christopher Lane / Brian.
Yeah.
And in third place with 2 points, Jack / Insecure Walrus.
Sorry, Sam.
Yeah, go on. We move on now to question 5.
I'm on the board.
On Monday, 5 workers were killed. Sabrina.
That was an unfortunate news story. And those 5 workers, may they rest in peace, they were killed because of a tornado. And that was in the state or the country. That was in Oklahoma.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
I would like to hear more of the question, please, Fritz.
You got it, my man.
I second that.
On Monday, 5 workers were killed with 49 still missing after a multi-story apartment building collapsed in which African country?
Oh, my. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, do you guys know it now, huh?
I never knew it before. That's the thing. Sea Lane.
Sea Lane.
South Africa.
That is correct.
Bravo. Bravo, sir.
Half the time is the only African country I know.
Sea Lane, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said South Africa?
Oh, let's go with 3.
3.
2.
2 for Sabrina.
1.
And 1 for Jack. Question 5 with answers of 1, 2, and 3.
Ding, 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 ding.
Someone knows it. On Monday, 5 workers were killed with 49 still missing after a multi-story apartment building collapsed in which African country?
Botswana.
South Africa?
Gosh, I don't know. South Africa?
Botswana. I'm going to guess Egypt.
Nigeria?
Zambia? Asia.
Asia's continent.
Yes, Asia.
Double down. I love her.
That would be 2. Sabrina's picked up 2 points. Jack and Sea Lane with the guesses of 1
Can we
and
make
3.
a promo for Fritz on the street because that
Botswana?
is it.
Each picking up 1 point.
Asia.
Yes, Asia. We have 3 questions remaining. Question 6.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wait a second. So when Jack used to play this,
Yes, sir.
There we go. Oh,
this
no,
was-
he's mad because there's enough points.
I know. I'm just saying. Were the people wasted? I don't think they were as drunk as they are now.
I mean, I was going to bars. I was going to St. Andrews.
St. Andrews.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And
St.
we
An-
always had the no clue guy.
Yep. No clue.
Oh,
No clue.
love
No
that
clue.
guy.
He's probably boiling right now
R.I.P.
over in London. We have 3 questions remaining. Question 6. The loose skin hanging from the neck of a chicken is known as
Sabrina.
Sabrina?
Or blue.
That is incorrect. Jack?
Goozle.
That is incorrect.
Sea Lane.
Sea Lane.
The weenus.
That would be the waddle. The waddle.
The waddle.
Sea Lane, you got question 5 right. I like the weenus, though. We will
I
start
bet
with
you do.
Hey, gay joke.
I do. Out of 8 answers, how many do you think said waddle? The loose skin hanging from the neck of a chicken is known as a what?
Let's go with 1.
1.
I think that drunk girl's going to get it. I'll go with 3.
3 for Sabrina.
0.
Whoa.
And a goose
egg for Jack.
Question
Waddle.
6 with answers of 0, 1, and 3.
Ding, 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 ding.
Someone knows their chicken.
Bring it.
The loose skin hanging from the neck of a chicken is known as a what?
Girdle?
Goozle. Cockblock.
What was it?
Cockblock. Waddle. Coxcomb.
Gillet? Goblet? Gillet?
A gobbler.
Gobbler.
That would be 1.
All right.
So Sea Lane is picking up 2 points on that one. Jack, with your guess of 0, picking up 1 point.
I'll take it.
We have 2 questions remaining. Question
Should have
7.
waddled the other way.
In order to be... No, I like that. In order to be more
I didn't.
inclusive, what 100...
Sea Lane.
Sea Lane.
The Boy Scouts of America.
Boy Scouts of America is correct. In order to be more inclusive, what
Can we
100...
just have time for banter?
What 114-year-old American organization changed its name on Tuesday? Sea Lane, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said the Boy Scouts of America?
Oh, we talked about it. I don't know it was that big of a story. I'm going to go 6.
6.
5.
5 for Sabrina.
Yeah, I like those guesses, people.
Thank
I think
you.
you're in the ballpark here.
You have to guess.
Damn it. I will go 7.
7 for Jack. Question 7. With answers of 5, 6, and 7.
Ding, 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 ding.
Everyone knows they're Boy Scouts. In order to be more inclusive, what 114-year-old American organization changed its name on Tuesday?
I legitimately don't know.
Boy Scouts. No clue.
Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts of America. What? Ew. I hate America.
The Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah, I missed this one. Boy Scouts?
That would be 5.
All right.
So Sabrina's picking up 2 points.
All right.
Sea Lane with a guess of 6, picking up 1 point. And we move on to question 8. But before we do, let's take a look at who is in first place for Fritz on the
Jack,
Street.
for sure.
I think it's me.
With 11 points, that would be Christopher Lane / Brian.
All right.
In second place with 10 points,
Oh.
we have Sabrina Ambra / Tater Hog.
Okay.
And in third place with 4 points, we have Jack/Insecure Walrus.
All right. Anybody's game but Jack.
Is this the daily double?
Why not?
Can we
can
risk
help me.
however many points we want?
Question 8 is usually about capitals. Bucharest is the capital of which
Sabrina.
country? Sabrina.
Budapest.
That is incorrect.
Jack.
Damn it.
Jack?
Hungary.
That is incorrect.
Sea-Lane.
Sea-Lane?
Don't you wait
Nebraska.
Bucharest is
Don't
the
wait for that
capital
damn chat,
of-
dude.
South Africa.
Bucharest is the capital of
He's waiting for it.
Turkey.
That would be Romania. Romania. Budapest is Hungary. So, Sea-Lane, you got question 7
Didn't
right?
even name a country.
Out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Romania?
Let's go with 3.
3.
2.
2 for Jack.
I'm going to go with 2.
And 2 for Sabrina. Question 8. With answers of 2 and 3.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, man.
This game is mine.
This could do it. And Bucharest is the capital of which country?
Bucatan. Romania?
Prague.
Turkey. India. I have no idea.
Romania.
It's Indonesia.
That would be 2.
Damn it.
That means Jack and Sabrina are picking up 2 points each.
Yeah, we are.
Sea-Lane, with your guess of 3, you are picking up 1 point, and that means...
You idiot.
Finishing the day with 12 points each, we have a tie. Christopher Lane/Brian
Oh,
and
damn.
Sabrina Ambra/Tater Hog. In third place with 6 points, we have Jack
Everybody wins but Jack.
Insecure
I'll
Walrus.
take it.
And that is Fritz on the Street.
Thank you, Fred.
And before I leave, for those, I'd like to cash in those 6 points on this plug. I'd like my appearance here today was sponsored by the Jim Colbert Show today at 3.
Nice. Love that
Look
show.
at this guy.
Special celebrity guest co-host
Oh,
Amy
that's
Caulfield
right.
Love her.
from Good Day Orlando. 4 hours of sunshine and fun.
Nice.
With Amy right here, Jim Colbert and myself today at 3. Stay tuned, won't you?
I get to
Thank
finally
Didn't
meet
know
her.
Jack was short for hijack. That's so weird. That's
What? Oh. And thank you so much for Fritz on the Street. Of course, if you want to play, you can. If you go to Fritz's Funhouse.
All
Tell
right.
them the biz.
Yeah, Cavo's Bar and Kitchen each Tuesday night. Fritz's Funhouse. That's my trivia night. Come on out, play, have some drinks, have some food, play Fritz on the Street.
And if you want to know if it's happening or not happening or just whatever Fritz is doing, including our show tonight over at the Abbey, we are opening up for Lords of Acid. Luscious Lisa is, and I say we because I'm playing DJ.
You're in the
tonight.
band.
Yeah.
Do you remember Lords of Acid, Jack?
Yes, I do.
Can we play their song real quick?
Sure.
No,
I don't
Jack.
have to-
That was a test.
I don't have
man.
to edit the podcast.
Protect the license, Jack. No.
That's Sea-Lane's work.
I'm
Full
gonna.
FCC
I'll
violation.
tell you why we can't play that after the break.
Yeah.
During the break.
It rhymes with wussy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And or
but,
the song Let's
Come
Get
on,
High.
let's get edgy.
Say what we want.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow Fritz on Instagram, no_regrets_coyote. And when we get back, we're going to get to your dispatches, a lot more crazy stories. And thank you very much, Jack, for filling in.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
We'll be back. You're listening to The News Junkie.
Real Radio is The Jim Colbert Show, where we air it and bear it. The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
There's a bit of lunchtime traffic on I-4 through the city, westbound between Princeton Street and Robinson Street. Your regular delays on I-4 before Champions Gate. Delays on the Greenway northbound between John Young Parkway and Orange Blossom Trail. Authorities are clearing up an earlier accident on Red Bug Lake Road westbound at Eagle Circle. If you see any other traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is trial attorney Jeff Kaufman. Instead of talking about how great my law firm is, let's talk about autism awareness. In Central Florida alone, there are thousands of children on the autism spectrum, including my son, Jacob. I'm not asking for a donation, but just a couple seconds of kindness when you see one of our children out in public. It will make a huge difference. If you want or need any information concerning the autism community, contact me at jeff@whenyouneedus.com. Offices, Orlando.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Yes, I've got a leaking...
To leave us a testimonial saying how happy you are with our service, press 1.
But you haven't even...
For all other inquiries, please hang up.
Wait, what?
Hang up and call Frank Gay. We're busy watching the game.
You know what? I think I will. When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
May is here, and that means Florida's intense summer is right around the corner. With new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen, you can cut back on energy usage, boost your home's curb appeal, and increase your comfort. Renewal by Andersen makes that transition so easy for you, thanks to a selection of beautiful, functional replacement windows and doors. And their windows and doors are built solid. That's because Renewal by Andersen's exclusive Fibrix product is chic, tough, easy to maintain, and twice as strong as vinyl. Renewal by Andersen specializes in energy-efficient, custom-built replacement windows and doors. So save money while beautifying your home with Renewal by Andersen. Now through the end of May, buy 2 windows and or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 money down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 1 year. They're locally owned and operated, and everything is made in the USA. Go to rbafla.com for complete details. Some restrictions apply. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney, and the truth is I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call, and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare, or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-822-1490. 800-822-1490. 800-822-1490.
Tommy Mello here, owner of A1 Garage Door Service. Springtime savings are here, and now is the perfect time to service your garage. Don't wait until a simple garage door repair becomes a major problem. We fix garage doors fast and with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Replacing the bottom rubber on your garage door can have a huge impact on the number of bugs you see in your garage and in your home. Call A1 Garage today and receive the best service, best parts, and best warranty in the industry.
A1 from day one.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Hey, everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show.
From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember,
See it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
It's brand new, season 2. I'm Marissa Thalberg.
And I'm Stephen Wolf-Fadena, and we're excited to be back having bigger, bolder, and always real conversations.
Straight from the C-suite front lines of marketing, media, and more.
We have great friends joining from people you may know, like Wilmer Valderrama and Bobby Burke.
And people you'll want to know. So grab a coffee or, hey, even an Aperol Spritz and come join us on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart.
Open your free iHeart app today and search brand new.
New South Window Solutions. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. W-I-N. WIN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Radio, 104.1.
Preparing you for the impending robot uprising. This
There's 2 different kinds. Just head up there, click
Speaking
the
of
link.
getting wet,
Yes.
they are waterproof.
The shirts are.
I mean, they won't disintegrate if you get them wet.
That's
That was my segue.
Does that mean you can wash
rejoin.
them or you can't wash them?
No, you can definitely wash them. They're next level.
washable.
Okay, all right.
They are good shirts. Check them out at thenewsjunkie.com. Just click the red banner up top and get your shirt on. You guys, I know that I have been guilty of this. I don't know about Sabrina. Do you guys follow the 5-second rule?
No.
Well, sure.
Sure.
It really depends
Depends on the
what
floor?
kind of food it is. Of course, the floor, and if it's something that has fallen, like a slice of pizza, if it's fallen on the bottom, like in which the cheese is up, 5-second rule, no problem. Cheese down.
Much like a bagel with cream cheese or toast with
Correct.
jelly. All right.
Yeah, these are all things in which I consider, and then of course, with the 5-second rule, for me personally, it's the
Okay. Fritz,
long as
no
I don't
5-second
see
rule
the
for Fritz?
No, if it could be down there for 2 weeks. I'm going to pick it up and eat it.
Oh, wait.
I thought you were going to say absolutely not ever going to touch the thing again.
I thought, okay.
Good for you.
I thought he was going just anything that touches the floor gets thrown away immediately.
No. I will, it can roll under something. If I'm that hungry, I'm like, hold on. Let me get it.
Most people,
All right.
I hesitate to say this, but I did find something that had been under the couch for a long time.
See, if you're
What?
honest,
See, like-
I did not eat it.
Son of a bitch.
But you were tempted?
I was not tempted to eat it, not at all.
But why do you hesitate to say this? Because I feel like you did eat
Because
it.
I accidentally dropped it again, and the dog just went straight for it.
What was it?
I think it was like a gummy bear or something. I don't know.
A gummy bear.
It was something that should
I would
not
never
have,
eat a gummy bear that fell on the floor.
If you think of all the things that would be a magnet for dust and grossness, would be something like that. But there is a doctor that is going a little viral on the TikToks right now. Just a little viral, which is probably how you'll feel after following the 5-second rule. Dr. Surmid Messer, and I was going to play his TikTok, but it's got naughty language in the background.
As a doctor, come on.
He takes serious issue with the concept of saying that if something is on the floor 5 seconds or less, it's still okay to pick up and eat. Because he says, and he's being a real killjoy in the TikTok, he says, studies show that harmful bacteria like salmonella can live on a floor for up to 4 weeks. Bad news for Fritz.
Well, I mean, I'll eat it after 4 weeks.
And can spread onto the floor food instantly. He says some floor surfaces are safer than others. On tile surfaces, all right, this is another thing people take into consideration.
Yeah, because it's cleaner than carpet.
On tile surfaces, food can pick up bacteria colonies instantly 99% of the time.
Oh, shut up.
So cleaner than carpet is not really working to Fritz's advantage.
Okay, but there's also something to say that there was another study that I do not have in front of me, so I'm going to just tell you in confidence what I read one time.
And we will believe you. Go ahead.
Is that you're supposed to build up these antibodies. You're not supposed to be showering every day because you have microbes that are on your skin that are being killed, and therefore you're more susceptible to sickness. And maybe I would say the same for food that drops on the ground, but maybe not 2 weeks later.
We also need to normalize wearing the same clothes day in and day out because fast fashion has told us it's okay. We have to wear something different every day.
Oh, no. Anyone who's been watching the stream for the last couple of years, I wear the same thing. I just rotate it.
Yeah.
And I mix it up.
If
Same
anybody's
jeans.
doing a calendar of my clothes, I have so many different pieces of clothing that look exactly the same, too. On wood surfaces, that percentage of 99% drops to 50% or less. So if you have wood flooring, like myself, you might be a little safer with the 5-second rule. Not as bad as tile, though. And on carpet, wow. Opposite of what Fritz says.
What's that?
On carpet, less than 1% of bacteria transfers instantly to food that has been dropped on it. So despite what you might think, because carpet's got a lot of little fibers, probably some dirt in there somewhere.
But it lives there forever. That's the thing. Like, does it not? It might not get on your food once dropped on the carpet, but then.
This is not talking about fibers. This is talking about bacteria. This is talking about salmonella. So just because
but that's growing in the carpet. Is it not?
Yeah, but it doesn't transfer instantly.
Huh.
It clings to the carpet.
So carpet is salmonella's
poison
natural
carpet.
salmonella or carpet is salmonella's like natural
habitat,
like enemy, I guess, right?
I would say habitat. It doesn't want to leave.
Oh,
Ew,
I got you.
That's a nasty ass carpet.
So
So you go to lay down on it.
If salmonella
asleep.
is on the tile and it's like, ooh, don't like it on this tile, and you drop
One
the
more
food
time.
there,
Can you do the salmonella impression?
ooh, don't like it on this tile. Then the salmonella sees the food drop there, is like, hop on, it's going to take us to the carpet.
Ew.
So if you insist on eating food that's been dropped on the floor,
I'm good.
carpeted flooring seems to be the way to go. And speaking of doctors,
segue.
there was a woman back during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I remember that.
When everybody was starting to roll out the vaccines, and then there was a big fight whether or not we should take vaccines. A lot of anti-vaxxers. One of them was a doctor, an osteopathic doctor in the Cleveland area, Sherry Tenpenny.
That's a fun name.
It sounds like she just teleported here straight from the 20s. Old Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. She beamed in the national spotlight in June 2021, giving repelling testimony before state lawmakers about the vaccine recipients.
Repelling.
That's what. Yeah.
She repelled into the state senate and then was like, "Don't do it."
Yeah, like Tom Cruise not wanting to touch that floor.
Like a spelunker. Nice.
Mission Impossible.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And she said that the vaccine does what to you? What was the thing? We've all seen videos of people claiming that the vaccine did this to you. It made them
glitch.
Not glitch.
Turn into zombies.
No.
Pedophiles.
Lose their hair.
No. Think of stuff that's on your fridge.
Magnets.
Mold.
It made you magnetic. That's what this lady
Not
said.
my fridge, by the way. I just want to say I have not a moldy fridge in sight for me.
Oh, I thought you were saying your fridge doesn't let magnets stick to it.
Right.
No, this lady was saying that, I'm sure you've seen the pictures all over the internet of people who have had these shots, and not only did she say they're magnetized, they allowed people to become magnetic. You could put spoons and forks all over them, and they will stick to you because you're a magnet now. She also said you could interface with 5G towers.
Okay, cool.
Not interfere.
Interface.
As in, like, if you stand near the 5G tower, you're going to mess with the signal. You can interface with them, which means you could talk to it.
Which is not bad, considering you have a bad signal and you just kind of raise your hand up, point a finger to the sky, and all of a sudden you got all the bars.
My phone doesn't even interface with that. Well, the medical board had reported that Tenpenny repeatedly refused to cooperate with investigations.
Tenpenny.
She continued to spread misinformation and conspiracy theories, and they revoked her medical license last August. It hasn't even been a year that she's not allowed to practice her weird osteopathic medicine, and they've already voted in a 7-2 vote, despite one former attorney general saying she gave a reluctant yes, which would have only made it a 6-3.
Yeah.
That she's back in business, she's back in action, telling people all the things, and there you go.
That's it for This Week in Crazy Ass Doctors.
And we're looking for your dispatches. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com, hit record on your first dispatch, and you could be on the show next.
When we come back, we have going to get into those dispatches, and I have a pretty interesting story, well, an update on all the Drake stuff and the Kendrick Lamar, and not only was Drake's house shot up and security guard shot as well, but we have GoFundMe in the mix, as well as a store in London completely vandalized. Where is rap beef going? We'll find out when we come back. You're listening to The News Junkie.
Real Radio is on X at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This is three-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Macy's Backstage.
We'll lead off with hockey, where Lightning forward Nikita Kucherov is a finalist for the Ted Lindsay Award. That honors the NHL's MVP as voted on by the players. To baseball, where the Rays will try to keep the good times rolling tonight against the White Sox. They've won 5 in a row. They pulled within a half game of third place in the East. And Rory McIlroy will not rejoin the PGA Tour's policy board after all, citing pushback from several player directors. I'm Scott Davidson.
Mother's Day is coming up, and Macy's Backstage has amazing deals on great gifts that Mom is going to love, all for $15 and under. Get low prices every day at Macy's Backstage. Find a store near you today at macy'sbackstage.com. Off price, on trend, arriving daily.
I love playing pranks on my sister, and this deal going on at McDonald's is my chance to take the lead. Enjoy any 2 items for $3.79. From the iconic McDouble, the McChicken, a 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, to even a small soft drink. I'm gonna pair my McDouble with her small fries, but secretly pull her fries out of the bag. She won't even notice. Hey, where'd the fries go? Sounds like my prank just got fried. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Not to brag, but I've been crushing it lately. And all credit goes to frozen drinks from McDonald's. Clean my apartment while crushing an ice-cold Oreo frappe. Love that chocolate flavor. Hint of coffee and Oreo cookie pieces. Crush work in overtime thanks to a drizzly caramel frappe. Even fix my own car while crushing a creamy mocha frappe. Start crushing it yourself with a delicious, refreshing frappe from Mickey D's. There are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's for a limited time, Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. And Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Hey, everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show.
From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Did you know Life Imaging FLA? They've been around for about a year now, a year of saving lives. And I say that, and it's all actually accurate. I have 4 friends who went to Life Imaging FLA, found out they had heart blockage they had no idea that they had, and it did save their lives. Dozens of listeners have told us the same story about finding out about cancer early and heart blockage. You can go and get this same scan done, and it will give you peace of mind, and also can let you know in advance if you have something that you need to take care of. Life Imaging FLA, they know that early detection of heart disease and cancer is a game changer when it comes to early treatment and the outcome. It's Life Imaging FLA. If you want to get that heart scan, pick up your phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan, and with a few minimum requirements, this is a $699 value, and you can get that free heart scan like I did. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia. Life Imaging FLA.
Did you know that your largest investment asset might not be your retirement account or home? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. Most people don't realize that their life insurance policy is actually an asset they can sell. But for almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. We've even created a free policy value calculator at abacuspays.com so you can find out in seconds what we might pay for your policy. There are no fees and no obligations, just information. Knowing the value of your life insurance policy is as important as knowing the value of your home, your equity portfolio, or your finances in total. Discover the valuable information you need to understand the current market value for your life insurance, and then get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Visit abacuspays.com to learn more and use our free policy value calculator today.
Moments like hearing my cat purr good morning mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib. Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. And Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Someday Alexa will do everything. Alexa, can you unclog the toilet?
Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now.
But until then, just tell her to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Playing Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Real, no Radio 104.1. Wooing lovers with charm and fart jokes since 2010.
You're listening to the News Junkie, and thank you so much for doing so. Sabrina, Fritz, and C-Lane here. Sean is out today, and of course, wishing him the best. And if you need to know more and you're on Facebook, by all means, but please be sure to give him his privacy during this time. We have jury duty coming up very quick, but we have to get to your dispatches. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, a dispatch is a voice memo for the radio. And you can leave one, your very first one, by going to thenewsjunkie.com, and all the directions are there for you to be on the show with us. And if you're wanting to watch it, you could watch our beautiful faces on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Speaking of those dispatches, C-Lane, hit it.
We got one from Snob Wasson talking about sponsoring the Olympics.
What up, junkies? Hey, guys, you guys are doing awesome today. Rocking it. Like last time, really rocking it. But anyways, back to sponsoring Olympic teams. I believe any business or corporation can sponsor or any Olympic team in any country if they so choose. I believe in the 90s, the Grateful Dead sponsored the Lithuanian basketball team. So I think the Lithuanian basketball team was running around in tie-dyes and some stuff like that while they're playing hoops. But I do believe any business can be part of any Olympic team if they so choose to give their monies up. Anyways, wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop. You guys are great. Appreciate you. Keep doing an awesome show.
Yeah.
Later.
In 1992, the Grateful Dead sponsored Lithuania's national basketball team by sending, it sounds like they didn't send money, but by sending a large donation, that's money, and a box of tie-dyed T-shirts in the country's national colors. The shirts featured a skeleton dunking a basketball and became popular souvenirs at the 1992 Olympics in Barcelona. That would probably be worth some money today. If you could get your hands on one of the jerseys that was made by the Grateful Dead, like tie-dyed in Lithuanian colors with the skull on it, that would probably get a pretty penny.
On eBay.
Yeah, because that was still during Jerry Garcia's time with the Dead, right? I think it was 95 when he passed away.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at. Oh my gosh! Look at the pictures. Search on Google Grateful Dead Lithuanian basketball. That's pretty funny looking.
Are they dope? Oh, it's not like cool.
No,
it's trippy.
It's distracting. I think.
Yeah.
I think if you were playing basketball, you'd be like, what's going on here?
You would know who's on your team.
That's dope.
That's for damn
right?
sure.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then we have one more guitar slingers talking about bacteria. We were talking about the 5-second rule. Here's guitar
The
slinger.
reason you have differences in absorbency for bacteria and other little nasties is a porosity of the surface. So
Porosity,
on a
fun
non-porous
word.
surface such as a countertop or floor, the medium that allows the bacteria to grow, called the biofilm, is present. On a non-porous surface such as carpet, the biofilm is not as established. Therefore, you don't have as much bacteria on there. This has been your Slinger Science Minute.
That's a fun segment. I'll take it.
I would have made you a song. You should have told me.
Mm-hmm.
But now you dropped the ball,
Damn
Slinger.
If we don't have any more dispatches, then we need them, especially for the next hour or so. Be sure to go to thenewsjunkie.com. And of course, you can check out the brand new shirt that is giraffe. 2 different options. The cloud shirt, and that comes with a magnet and a sticker from what I believe the very first invisible sticker. But it does
Clear.
have a design on it, a clear sticker.
That would be very Kanye of us to just give them basically a piece of tape.
Watch that be our
invisible
best merch
sticker.
yet. So go to thenewsjunkie.com and grab yours today before it is all gone. And without further ado, ready for jury duty?
Let's do it.
All right.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
It is jury duty, brought to you by the DeWitt Law Firm. Just call Mo if you're injured on the go. Injured on the go, just call Mo. You go to justcallmo.com, or, of course, you can call the phone number 1-800.
866.
866. 1-866. Call Mo. I have his personal cell phone, so that is something.
That's right. We just,
it's a number I
all the
haven't
legal
said in a long
questions
time.
get texted straight to him.
And they are
whether he
ridiculous
likes it or not.
ones. If you have a legal question, by all means, send a dispatch and we will pass it along to Moses when he comes into the studio this week. But if you are in need of legal help, whether it is a workplace injury, perhaps an injury elsewhere, he is the man to go to, because not only is he an accomplished attorney, but he is also someone who's going to treat you like a human, not just somebody to put in your commercial or hold up a big check. He is going to make sure that you get the best care when it comes to your legal needs. So be sure to use them. You go to justcallmo.com.
And if you go to justcallmo.com/bowling, you can still take part in the
that's right.
Celebrity Bowlerama, the justcallmo.com Celebrity Bowlerama. And there are a couple more celebrities that you can bowl with. However, it says there's only 2 tickets left if you want to just hang out and play pinball.
Oh, dang.
Those were the $15 tickets. They still go to charity, but they were if you didn't want to bowl, if you just wanted to go meet everybody, play some pinball, hang out, that was $15. It says there's only 2 tickets left, so that's
act fast, my friends.
Yeah, it's good news for Mo.
Very, very fast. In the jury duty world, we now have learned that TikTok is officially suing the U.S. government on the free speech grounds over the ban. Yeah.
No way.
TikTok suing U.S.
They don't want to be banned from the country?
No, it turns out they don't, Christopher. TikTok and its parent company, ByteDance, they filed a lawsuit against the federal government, saying the legislation forcing the company to sell TikTok or see it banned in the U.S. violates the First Amendment rights of its users. Now, TikTok said in its filings that the law subjects a single named speech platform to a permanent nationwide ban and bars every American from participating in a unique online community. Now, it's not the first time TikTok has taken a ban to court. If y'all remember, ByteDance filed a lawsuit against Montana just 1 year ago when it passed a similar ban and a federal judge ruled in favor of TikTok.
All right, that's interesting because a lot of times whenever we have like people that make just asinine First Amendment arguments, it's usually because they don't know how exactly the First Amendment is applied to things.
Correct.
So they say like, my place of employment won't let me wear such and such to work. It's a violation of my First Amendment right. And it's like, no, you don't have the right to wear whatever you want to work. That's up to your employer.
Correct.
It's the government that cannot restrict your rights to a free speech. However, in this case, it's the government telling TikTok they can't operate here, and it's removing people's access to the app. So there might be an argument for that. I don't know.
We'll certainly see. It's a 65-page lawsuit petition filed in the U.S. Court of Appeals.
That's mumbo jumbo.
But 65 pages.
How to say nothing in 5,000 words.
Thank you.
Said the law subjects, like I said before, a single-name speech platform to a permanent nationwide ban. Congress passed the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary-Controlled Applications Act. Sounds like a party to me. As part of the massive $95 billion foreign package on April 24th, with President Biden quickly signing it into law after it cleared both the House and Senate. So we will see how it all goes down. They say it was back in November with the Montana lawsuit, so hopefully it won't take that long. We do have a giant election coming up this year. So.
No, it's fine. Everything will be fine.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. When is that?
I believe in early
months.
November. Yeah. So we'll see. I am very surprised, knock on wood. I have not seen any political ads.
No.
Oh,
and I thought they would be full blown at this point.
Well, here they come now.
They'll certainly
open up the floodgates.
Be in our faces.
Fritz, you deal directly with stuff like that. Have you seen in your dealings at work any political ads coming through the pipeline?
I've seen one for Baltimore.
That's it. Just one.
Just one.
Interesting.
Free Baltimore.
There's a new lawsuit surrounding this guy's
Baltimore Strong
son.
Yeah.
Come on. What?
Frankie Valli.
Frankie Valli is right. And Frankie Valli's oldest son has been barred from the Walk of Fame ceremony due to a restraining order that's against him. First question, why did it take so long for Frankie Valli to get on the Walk of Fame?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Well, because you have to pay for it, I think, right?
Oh.
I think when
it is. It's like $65,000 or something like that.
Seems like a deal.
Yeah, if you don't have that, then we'd be in trouble.
How does Frankie Valli's not have that?
Some of those old rock stars, like the Family Stone, Sly and the Family Stone, those guys are poor.
Oh, yeah.
That was a rumor, Christopher.
No, he really is. And he's like lost fingers on his hands.
Oh. It must be hard to play the guitar.
So he's trying to sell those fingers.
Yeah.
Only 2 of his 3 sons were on hand for the big ceremony. Valli and his son Emilio were granted a 3-year restraining order against the singer's eldest son, Francesco. Court documents obtained by People magazine claim that Emilio and Frankie feared for their father's safety after Francesco attempted to break into his famous home on April 5th. It went on to say that Francesco repeatedly physically threatened to harm or kill members of the family as part of a months-long pattern. So Thanksgiving will be awkward. That's it for jury duty, and thank you so much to Moses DeWitt in Drown on the Go. Just call Mo, and when we get back, we're going to get to your dispatches and a lot more stories, so stay tuned. You're listening to The News Junkie.
Orlando City is on the road to play Philadelphia Union this Saturday. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. on Real Radio 104.1.
Authorities are clearing up an accident on Highway 40 eastbound at US 17. There's delays on I-4 eastbound before Champions Gate. Congestion on State Road 429 northbound approaching Florida's Turnpike's Ramp Junction, and delays on the Beach Line approaching John Young Parkway. If you see any other traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Direct Auto. Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote today at directauto.com. Savings vary. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with My Name Clay as the promo code at lifelock.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. And Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey, homeowners, Russ Rollins here to talk to you about something serious, your power bill. Last summer was tough, but this year could be even worse. So don't wait until the last minute to get protection and savings from solar power and backup power. Solar Source has a new pay-as-you-go solar package that lets you start with an affordable base system and add solar panels over time. Plus, their pay-as-you-go battery backup is awesome, and it lets you add critical backup power as you go. Schedule a free consultation at solarsource.com/monsters. Get ready for a stress-free summer.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Do you think a tiny chip in your windshield is nothing to worry about? I'm Pascal with Safe Light. Sooner or later, every chip will crack. So don't wait. Schedule at safelight.com. We can come to you for free and repair that chip fast. And with most insurance, a chip repair is no cost to you. Don't let that tiny chip crack your whole windshield. Go to safelight.com for free mobile service. Conditions may apply.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Hey guys, don't be that dad without life insurance. When thanks to Ethos, you can be that great dad with life insurance to help keep his family living exactly like they do now, secure and protected in the event of the unexpected. With a fast and easy online experience, some policies as low as $1 a day and up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam, just a few health questions. Ethos makes getting life insurance protection hassle-free. E for easy, E for Ethos at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go: shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms: irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
At Massey Services, we know that no two lawns are the same. That's why we create a customized lawn care plan for whatever your landscape looks like. From season to season, our personalized treatments keep your lawn healthy and beautiful all year long. Personalized, because it is personal. We take as much pride in your lawn as you do. Schedule your free inspection today at masseyservices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
No payments till next year on top of closeout prices. Click OrlandoNissan.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because clients and character matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, money. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
You're listening to the News Junkie. Proceed towards your undoing.
Talking, of course, about the bird flu.
Oh,
the bird flu is coming after things that we know and love. We don't really know about. You might love it. I don't know. Would you be interested, Sabrina, for the reasonable price of $75 for an hour-long cow cuddling session?
I mean,
hell,
absolutely.
You guys want to cuddle with some cows?
I would love to cuddle with
Who
a
doesn't?
cow.
All right. Well,
have you seen how big some cows can get? And you just hold their neck and they love you and they just want to cuddle as well.
Some of their skulls are bigger than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the bird flu is coming for your cow cuddling, guys. I don't know how else to tell you this, and it almost ruined a promposal for young teenager Joey Packle, who was
with a cow,
who was hoping to impress his girlfriend with an invitation to the high school prom. He paid the $75 for an hour-long cow cuddling session at the farm, and he asked the farmers. His mom first saw a post about the cow snuggling sessions on Facebook and suggested the idea to her son. And Joey asked the farmers if they could make a banner in Emma's school colors that said "prom?" ? Oh,
God.
A week later, as country music crooned over the barn's battered radio, the banner was slung over the body of Yogi, a calf on the farm.
You named the cow Yogi?
Packle nudged his girlfriend Emma's shoulder. Well, he asked. I love cows, squealed Emma, 16 years old. Packle grinned, not exactly the answer he was expecting, but he figured by that she meant yes. This is what's at stake, friends.
I see we did their steak.
This is what we have to lose.
Yeah, it's a good pun.
This is what's at Wellington.
I mean, Wellington has a lot of very rich people, so I think they'll be fine with their promposals. It goes into like another discussion in which this was not something from our time.
Promposing. No.
It was always just, would you like to go with
if
me?
I had gone to prom, I would still probably not have promposed.
You didn't go to one prom?
No proms for me. There's a homecoming or two.
You didn't go just to get loaded drunk?
No, I did that
illegal.
instead of going to prom.
Oh, okay.
It was a lot cheaper.
It was always just, hey, would you like to go with me? Or, hey, I think so-and-so is going to ask you. But the elaborate promposal for social media videos, I imagine, seems to be a lot where I think this cow ban might work in their favor.
Well,
call me crazy.
Packle successfully wowed his animal-loving girlfriend for the promposal. And for farmer Luz Klotz and
That's
husband,
what they called me in college.
Husband Dan, such visitors have become a key to covering the feed bills and keeping their small farm running.
For sure.
Paying farmers to snuggle up with half-ton heifers is all the rage.
That's what they call me in college.
I would not embrace that one.
I don't want to talk about it.
I've never had to pay $75 to snuggle up with that. All the rage in the United States, not the whole United States, because I've never heard of cow cuddling before. I'm sure it occurs.
You've heard of like goat yoga.
Goat yoga for sure, yes.
I've been to that and it was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen cow cuddling on TikToks and I thought it was adorable. But it also seems like the cows were cuddling with the people that they're familiar with.
By the way, do we know if Emma said yes to him or not?
She did.
Okay.
Well, she didn't use the word yes, but I mean it's implied in the story that she did accept the promposal.
Because that's a very thoughtful promposal.
I thought so too. The banner was a little lazy.
It smells like manure.
Well, because Sabrina likes eating cows.
Oh, here comes Fritz again.
I mean, I do, but I certainly, if I were to cuddle one, I would hope and would do everything in my power that they're never eaten.
Be completely honest. As soon as you leave cow cuddling, you're grabbing a burger.
I'm not, because I have a show to do and burgers make me sleepy.
It would be hilarious if after the cow cuddling session that he brought young Emma to
a steak and shake.
And no. Then after she accepted the promposal, they're like, all right, and we're serving dinner in the next room, and it's the cow she just cuddled.
Oh, God, no.
That would be
terrible.
so sad.
What
Also,
the hell is wrong with you?
Very quick.
I don't have enough time to answer that question. It says that the cuddling of dairy or beef cattle can be therapeutic or simply an adventure for city dwellers looking for good old country fun. But the practice of opening the barn door to the public is facing a new risk at the U.S. Department of Agriculture. They confirmed bird flu in dairy herds in 9 different states. And scientists have said the outbreak is likely more widespread across the nation's more than 26,000 licensed dairy farms, which is unfortunate for me.
Does that go right to the milk?
I think it could.
Great.
And
just about a whole gallon.
Yeah, I have been kind of on the search, and it's expensive
for milk.
No, for a special kind of milk. It's hard to get.
Soy milk.
No, that's easy to get.
Oat.
Hippie. Not oat milk. This is real milk but they don't sell it at the grocery store.
Is it buffalo milk?
You have to go to a farm.
It's goat milk.
Because you have to promise the farm that you're going to feed it to your animals and not drink it yourself.
Oh, unpasteurized.
Raw milk.
Yeah.
Why you want raw milk, bro?
Because he has a death wish.
Because I want to make cheese.
Oh, okay.
And it's easy. It's better to make cheese.
Nothing else going on in your life. They want to make cheese.
I would never eat. I would never eat a homemade person's cheese.
Why?
It just seems absolutely disgusting.
How do you make cheese, Elaine?
You just got to let it stay in
What's a homemade person? A homemade person's cheese. A person's homemade cheese?
That's where mommy and daddy, or perhaps, whoever, they make the love inside of the home versus
right inside of
the car.
Right inside of the milk gallon.
As opposed to the people factory.
Mm-hmm.
The practice of opening the barn door to public is facing the new risk. They say the risk of human infection is low, but as we've learned, if there is the rare human infection, not that great a chance. I think, what did we say? That one of the numbers put up 56% fatality. The outbreak. Oh, you mentioned this, Sabrina. You asking about the milk, and you shall be answered.
Okay.
26,000 licensed dairy farms, based on the findings of H5N1 particles in about 20% of milk samples. One Texas dairy worker tested positive for the virus, and the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have monitored more than 100 people who have been exposed to the bird flu.
Great,
so
that's awesome.
I guess we're going to have to kind of
hold off on that cheese.
Taper off. No, the cheese is good.
That's the one that kills. It's really aggressive, right? Way more aggressive than COVID.
With the cattle, yeah, it's supposed to be,
but not to humans.
It's we learned yesterday, Fritz, that it's actually kind of bad for humans.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It hasn't been a lot of people
Super red eyes.
who have contracted. Yeah, it doesn't look good for your eyes. Haven't been a lot of people that have contracted the bird flu, but of the people that have, about half have died. According to what we read yesterday, government officials say the risk of human infection is low. In Michigan, where one dairy herd is tested positive, the head of the state's agriculture department this week signed an emergency response order with new sanitation measures. Ooh, I remember those. And access limitations to dairy and commercial poultry farms starting today.
While we're here with the animal news, this is a new segment that I just made up this week. And animals that are not related or live in the same country.
Ooh, that is a long title.
Welcome to the segment we won't do again. So get a load of this pandemonium.
Oh, panda.
It's about pandas, yeah. A zoo in China is under fire facing animal cruelty claims after... I want you to guess, actually.
Under fire, so they lit them on fire?
No,
Was
that's
that
not
the
it.
pun?
No, they were in big trouble.
It wasn't a pun?
They're in big trouble for doing what? Obviously, it has to do with pandas.
They made the pandas do a TikTok dance.
That is incorrect.
I almost said the F word.
Please don't. We need the segment for
all
later.
right.
Where is the
It's in
zoo?
China.
It's in China.
It's in China. It's a
That's where-
Taizhou
that's
Zoo
it. Owns
in
all the pandas.
Jiangsu province.
Oh, good job.
Nailed it.
They're catching serious heat. This is not them on fire, just in big trouble after viral photos and videos showed blank, 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 dressed as blank. I already gave you such a big clue.
Oh.
Such a big clue.
I don't know that that's that big of a clue.
It's a dressed, okay, so blank, 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 dressed as pandas.
What is blank, blank, blank?
The people dressed as pandas? Kids dressed as pandas?
Nope. That is
is it a different animal?
It is a different animal.
And it's 3 words.
It's 3 words. Birds of prey dressed as pandas.
No, it's chow chow dogs. They're in trouble for dyeing the fur of puppies and trying to pass them off as panda bears.
They kind of look like panda bears, I'm not going to lie.
Maybe we could put it on See It Now for people to compare.
Let me see here.
Officials at the zoo are accused of trimming the puppies' manes, dyeing their faces and fur black to make it look like they're China's iconic bamboo-eating panda bears. According to reports, the zoo put the panda dogs on display in an enclosure. What, they look adorable?
Yeah, they kind of do.
But obviously dog-like.
They put them on display.
I don't think they look very much like...
But as you're passing by in an enclosure, you don't think you could be like, that's a cute little panda puppy.
Nope.
Or panda cub. Because they're bears and not dogs.
Yeah.
From 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., as hundreds of patrons visited the zoo eager to see cute little panda bears, officials at the zoo, they were asked why they placed paint-covered dogs on display to pass as panda bears. A representative claimed, "There are no panda bears at the zoo, and we wanted to do this as a result."
Wait.
Direct quote.
There's a zoo in China that has 0 pandas?
I guess they did not make the cut.
China, only owns the pandas. All they do is lend them out.
They rent them out, yeah.
And then, because we just had to give back a bunch of ours, didn't we?
Yeah.
Last year?
So while they thought maybe it would have seemed pure and lighthearted in intent, they say many visitors accuse the zoo of animal cruelty. The officials of the zoo in China insisted the swapperoo isn't harmful to the doggies. The rep continued, people also dye their hair, natural dye, can be used on dogs if they have long fur. Okay?
Listen, if we verify that there's no harm to dyeing the fur, I am not that against it. But verify that. Do the requisite tests.
I mean, some dyes can be harmful to humans if you're not doing it right.
I understand that. So then don't use that one on the dogs. But I mean, I know there's been other people. There's dog groomers, I think in Florida, that have...
They got shut down.
They've gotten shut down or had legal trouble for, as part of the grooming, getting a little color on the fur. Wasn't there a dog that looked neon green or something? And it looked like the douchiest dog you've ever seen.
Okay. Or a cute little Pokemon. But that's it for this week in Animals That Don't Live in the Same Place. Thank you so much. Brought to you by Fritz on the Street and justcallmo.com. We have some dispatches, and if you want to send your own, please go to thenewsjunkie.com and send your first one today, because that makes you part of the show. And if you're part of the show, you're part of the family. And we love you for that.
All right. Bong Night wants to talk about Prom-posals.
Yeah.
The kid that did the cow cuddle Prom-posal. This is Bong Night's idea, a real one.
Hey, guys. I really did do a Prom-posal. I got engaged at my senior prom.
Oh.
And we're still together.
Wow.
Love you, Debs. Peace.
That's
How
awesome.
long ago was
congratulations.
that? Need some more.
Good
It was 2 years
for
ago.
Bong Night.
Yeah. It was
What
2
kind
years
of ring
ago.
was that?
An onion ring? I have no idea.
Uh,
What can you
you
afford when you're 18?
Did you think of anybody that you grew up with that got engaged super, super young?
Absolutely. I can tell you right now, there's a couple that I know, and I grew up with the gal since middle school.
But in high school?
And we went to the same high school in freshman year. I had the biggest crush on what was to be her future husband. So I try to kind of hey, would you maybe want to go to homecoming with somebody? He didn't know what I was talking about. He went with her. Now they're married, 4 kids.
All right. Good for them. Bro Villa has a dispatch real
I thought
quick.
it was a pretty sad story on my part.
Sad
Hey,
story.
what's up, junkies? Happy Fritz on the Street Day.
Hey, thank you.
What's up, Fritz? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for filling in, my man. And it is unbelievably hot out right now. It's 2 o'clock right now, and it's probably about 96 right now.
We're close. It's 93.
If you're outside like I am today, oh my God, make sure you get some rest. Make sure you get some shade.
He's not on a cruise today, or else he'd be happier.
Because it's blazing hot out here, yo. Oh, speaking of blazing, make sure you get a little bit of that too. All right, you guys have a good day. Broville out.
That's Bro Villa's dispatch. Yours could be next. Head to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today.
When we come back, we're going to see if you have any more dispatches and then a lot more stories as we continue on a beautiful Wednesday and wrap up the show. So be sure to get involved, grab yourself a new shirt, and we'll be back. You're listening to The News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Travel with caution. Authorities are clearing up an accident causing delays westbound on I-4 at State Road 429. 2 right lanes are blocked and traffic is backed up from World Drive. On I-4 through the city, there's delays between Princeton Street and Robinson Street. Slowdowns on the Greenway between John Young Parkway and Orange Blossom Trail. And if you see any other traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've grown by offering our clients more offices, more lawyers, and recovering more than $20 billion. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Did you know that your largest investment asset might not be your retirement account or home? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. Most people don't realize that their life insurance policy is actually an asset they can sell. But for almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. We've even created a free policy value calculator at abacuspays.com so you can find out in seconds what we might pay for your policy. There are no fees and no obligations, just information. Knowing the value of your life insurance policy is as important as knowing the value of your home, your equity portfolio, or your finances in total. Discover the valuable information you need to understand the current market value for your life insurance, and then get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Visit abacuspays.com to learn more and use our free policy value calculator today.
Hey everybody, it's Savannah and Hoda from the Today Show.
From the simplest ways to save money to incredible hacks you never knew existed. Just remember,
see it, hear it, learn it on Today.
Oh, that's genius. You just saved me $40.
Every morning on NBC.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. And Sunday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity's stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Let's watch TV. What do you want to watch?
Big Bang.
It's one of my all-time favorites.
It's Big May on CW18.
Every night at 7 o'clock.
Bang, bang. And it doesn't get any bigger than the Big Bang.
Sounds like a party.
Did someone say party? Party's my middle name.
Let the good times roll.
Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah, this is it.
The Big Bang Theory. Weeknights at 7, 7:30, and 11. Part of Big May on CW18.
Still funny.
I know! From sunrise to sunset, West 2 News on CW18 has you covered. Mornings from 7 to 10. Start your day with Central Florida's most accurate forecast from First Warning meteorologist Kelly Ann Klass.
You'll always have a clear view of what's ahead.
Then tonight at 10, get caught up and know what's happening now with Stuart, Michelle, Tony, and Darren.
It's all in a day's work, and our work never stops.
AM or PM, West 2 News on CW18 has you covered.
We used to argue about whose turn it was to clean the gutters, but then I had leaf filter gutter protection installed.
Wait, I told you Leaf Filter had free inspections and estimates and a lifetime guarantee.
Meaning we never have to argue about whose turn it is to clean the gutters again.
But I visited leaffilter.com/beacon first.
No, I did.
It doesn't matter who. Visit leaffilter.com/beacon to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My air conditioner is blowing hot.
For air conditioners making a funny noise, press 1.
No, it's...
Try to listen to the whole message before making a selection.
Sorry.
For air conditioners blowing cold, but not quite cold enough, press 2.
No, it's blowing hot.
I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Well, can we speed this up?
Don't get grumpy with me, or I'll take you back to the main menu.
No, anything but that. Please don't send me back to the main menu.
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Bet if I'd called Frank Gay, I'd already be getting my problem solved.
But you didn't call Frank Gay. So, what do we do now?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your air conditioner is blowing hot, you need a solution now. A helpful operator to guide you, all your options explained, and your problem fixed fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
If you're ready to pull your hair out, press 7.
That's the Frank Gay way. FrankGayServices.com.
In St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, it might feel like there's not enough time to take everything in. Because once you're done exploring 42 miles of pristine coast, marveling at historical architecture, and enjoying world-class food, it'll be time to check out and head home. But that's okay. You can always stay just one more day. Visit FloridasHistoricCoast.com to learn more. It's about time.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, Navage. Breathe easy.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like Deep Cuts. Featuring deep album tracks from iconic artists like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, The Who, The Stones, and more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Deep Cuts, and listen now.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
A lifetime warranty plus closeout prices now at Sutherland Nissan Orlando.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, money, M-O-N-E-Y, money. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Real Radio 104.1.
If you ever need to talk,
He'll pretend to listen.
you were listening to the News Junkie.
But once again, we have someone that is not high school age trying to play off themselves as a high schooler.
I skimmed through this morning. Didn't this person pretend to be a lot of people?
Yeah, it seems to be the case here. But most importantly, they pretend to have a lot more guts than they should legally. But we'll get to that very, very soon. If you're just tuning in, it is the News Junkie, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sabrina. C-Lane is here, and Fritz as well. Sean is out. And if you want to be a part of the show, be sure to send your dispatch by going to thenewsjunkie.com. And while you're there, check out all the past shows there. You can also see information about us and where to follow us on social media. And of course, our brand new T-shirt that has just dropped. We have the Cloud, both in dark and light mode, just like your phones. And you can get yours before they are all gone. So back to this creepo. Her name is Shelby Hewitt. And for some reason, she was able to pull off an impressive masquerade as a high schooler. 32 years old, high schooler, goes in and at the same time holding her job as a social worker. So she was successfully able to also pass herself as a 13-year-old by the name of Ellie Baker.
She's a social worker?
That's what she says. And that's what she was trying to do, some research, I suppose. A 13-year-old Ellie Baker and a 16-year-old Danielle Blake Herrera, and got herself into 3 different high schools, a treatment center, and was able to trick her therapist and her therapist partner into becoming her foster parents.
What?
Does this scream a new Netflix or Max docuseries, or does it not?
I just think it's a new level of accomplishment. The therapist thing, can you still be that good of a therapist if you have been tricked by your own client into adopting them?
Also, ethically speaking.
Yeah.
Should you be doing stuff like that?
What's that called? It's like the...
unethical.
The level of... Yeah, unethical. It's like that... the power that you have over someone, you shouldn't be overstepping that boundary.
Right.
Yeah,
unprofessional.
your abuse of power.
Abuse of power. There it is, yeah.
The story that I'm reading here on Barstool Sports is claiming that this person is a millionaire.
The social worker who pretended to be a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old?
Millionaire. That's the right date. Millionaire, 32-year-old Massachusetts woman, enrolls in high school, plays on girls' basketball team, fakes being as young as 13 years old.
That's a lot to unpack.
High school, maybe
How do
13.
they make millions of dollars? It's still under investigation, worth noting. But of course, classmates are confused, and many parents absolutely furious. Now, it doesn't seem like anyone has been arrested thus far, but continues to hold their job as social worker.
I don't know that. Unless they were doing this for the reason of trying to, hook up with kids. How furious are you going to be just because that happened? Like,
that's inappropriate.
I know it's inappropriate, but it's like.
Would you be mad if there was an adult that was pretending to be Jackson's classmate?
If they were able to pull that off right now, it would be impressive.
In a couple years.
But I'm like, all right.
Never know.
What's the motive? Is the motive to see if you can do it?
Well, the motive
is the motive to make your first feature piece for the Chicago Sun-Times?
As far as millions of dollars
It's a
go.
Never Been Kissed reference.
Oh, okay. See, that's that one. Got it.
Drew Barrymore. Josie Grossi.
I have no idea what the motive would be, but I highly doubt that she will share the actual motive. It'll definitely go to research and bettering the people that I social work.
She had herself fitted for braces and everything. Does that mean she conned the orthodontist?
Yeah, but you could tell an adult mouth, can't you?
I don't know
Dentists
if you
that
can.
listen, please
yeah,
tell
dentists
us.
probably would. The level of duplicity here is off the charts. And if she doesn't sell her story, or someone doesn't just steal the story and make it into something, Sabrina's right. I'm going to be very disappointed.
Or Sabrina's writing after the show and making herself the millions.
Or AI.
It sounded like she was so obsessed with doing this. Remember I said she pretended to be multiple people, like she was jumping from person to person?
Uh-huh.
I think she was just very obsessed with being in high school. It said she had a great thing going as a 16-year-old after she had herself fitted for braces and managed to con her way into a pair of foster parents. She took it a step too far when she pivoted to the 13-year-old. She was a 16-year-old.
Oh, it was fine with the 16-year-old and the foster parents.
Well, she was getting closer and closer to graduation and didn't want the party to end. She had to dial it back even further. She didn't just want a couple years in high school. She wanted to run back the whole thing. She wanted to Control-Alt-Delete high school.
Best of luck to her. I really look forward to however that's going to turn out, because I'm sure that there's a lot of details that we have yet to find out.
Yeah, I've never really got into the whole, high school years are the best years of your life thing. I know a lot of people in high school who believe that wholeheartedly, probably still do, but I can remember as soon as I graduated high school, I'm like, I'm done. I don't really want to know.
I mean, I had a
any of
great
these
high
people.
school experience. I would say junior and senior year.
I just knew it was just people that are my friends, quote unquote, because our parents live close to one another. That's, it's like we shared some things in common, but for the most part, it's like,
that's it. You're out.
Part of I think why she got away with this, and this is very smart, but also very crazy and sadistic at the same time, I think. One of the reasons they didn't question her is because she threw in her storyline. She told people she was a human trafficked orphan. That's why she had the foster
Is this not
parents.
the same story as that Natalie gal?
No. Because that, I think, was more on the parents telling lies about the girl. This one, the girl this 32-year-old that wanted to be in high school, she told everybody she was human trafficked. And so all the adults kind of went,
coming to our home forever.
Very, very sorry to hear that. And it says, I'd imagine that goes a long way in the adult pretending to be a high school student game. When teachers began to question her in the back of their minds, they probably thought she's had a really hard life. She's been through so much. I'm not going to be the person to accuse this sweet little girl with adult-sized breasts of something so nefarious.
Did you add one of those parts, Eli?
No, this is I'm reading verbatim from Barstool Sports.
I got it. Well, thank you. And
they did the breast thing.
Please
they did the breast thing.
Let us know what you think. Maybe not about the breast, but the entire story. And if you could maybe get away with it.
Yeah, tell us about the breast thing, too.
Would you notice if someone was an adult pretending to be a high school student? Be sure to send a dispatch by going to thenewsjunkie.com and send your first dispatch today, and you'll be right on the show with us. So, speaking of parents, we have a particular holiday coming up.
Oh, yes, Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is due, and happy early Mother's Day to your wife.
My wife. It's weird because we kind of did not really the first Mother's Day thing, but we did like a Mother's Day thing because this time last year we knew it was coming.
Yeah, the baby wasn't born though.
Yeah, but
this is the first Mother's Day.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to drop some monies.
If you're scrambling, I got you because you can do.
Don't give me the Gwen. I almost said Stefani. Gwyneth Paltrow goop list.
No. These are handmade gifts for Mother's Day. Because if you don't have money, you could just use what the good Lord gave us, and that's both of your hands. First things first, foreplay. We also have some crafty ideas.
What can I get my mother?
Yes.
How about a mixed media flower bouquet?
How would it be mixed media?
I don't know. It just says mixed media. It's a bullet list.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Finger painted flower
Some of it's
pots.
paper mache, Fritz. Some of it's a crocheted flower.
A tiny LED.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like stop motion animation
MP3
of dead flowers.
Coffee filter flowers. Don't do that.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
That means you didn't splurge on actual roses.
It's just coffee
folded them out
filters.
of coffee filters.
Spray painting them red and pink.
Photo holder for mom. Then you have to go print some photos, but there's that.
Or take photos.
Pipe cleaner flowers. This is called a Queen Mom portrait.
What 7-year-old wrote this article?
TheEveryMom.com.
Oh, I love that blog.
Queen Mom portraits use paints, Sharpies, or even chalk to create the mom portrait.
I'm pretty sure I've cooked that lady's pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah. Whoa, swing.
Yeah, that's the hottest thing you've ever said.
Flower vase. So no flowers, just give her the vase.
Oh, I have enough vases.
Felt flower bookmarks. You can give her a rock you painted.
Oh, that's fun.
Pebble ombre painted vase. More vases here. Or a mini family tree collage. So this is what I'm going to say as advice. Whatever I just said, ignore.
Yeah.
Go to Walgreens.
Thank you.
Bad stuff. I mean,
That was horrible.
I thought you said
All
go to
of it
Wally's.
Or
picture
Wally's,
stuff could be good.
I got my mom, and it was inspired by Fritzy. This locket I found on Etsy, and by I found it, I mean Fritz. I literally just said it. Fritz sent it to me. But I just got it, and you press a button, and it opens up into 4 pictures, and I put all the pets that she loves. I think it'll bring her.
Did you took off the ones that she hates?
We've had so many, but yeah,
that damn parakeet can rot in hell.
One has died. One of them is so old that it's just fully white-eyed, and the other 2 still around, loving life. But I figured it would be cute and no controversy as far as pets go. So that's exciting. Speaking of excitement, time flies when you're having a good time, and we
That's
have
what they say.
Roll on to our last segment. So send in your final dispatches, please, by going to thenewsjunkie.com and submitting yours. The ability to record is right there in the palm of your hand or perhaps at a desktop. And we are going to bring you the final dispatches, the stories that didn't make the cut. And, of course, today I learned. So stay tuned right there on the edge of your seat. You're listening to The News Junkie.
Real radio is Real Music Weekends.
Don't come around here no more.
Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Wednesday forecast, and it is going to be a hot one out there. Plan for afternoon highs to be well above normal with a high of 96 degrees in Orlando, with much of central Florida making it into the mid-90s. An isolated sea breeze downpour or 2 can't be ruled out into this afternoon, but only a 20% chance of those showers. As we look ahead into your Thursday, a high of 98 degrees before we cool things off with some rain chances into the weekend. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
One of my favorite things about that mortgage guy, Don, from thatmortgageguyDon.com is the fact that he is part of the Real Radio family. That's right. Every Saturday morning, you can listen to the Home Loans Radio Show and get your questions answered live on the air. Don's pulling back the curtain on the mortgage business. He's explaining the real mortgage process to you because he wants you to know how it works. So work with an expert and a friend that you could trust by going to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote.
Here at Massey, we know a thing or two about bugs. We've been keeping pests out of homes for almost 100 years. Our customized pest prevention program keeps bugs outside, in their home, not yours. Because when we prevent pests from getting in, we protect health, home, and family. Make your home a Massey home. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Enjoying the news junkie? You've probably heard a ton of injury attorney commercials, but if you are injured and need a lawyer, who's the right lawyer for you? That's why we offer our 30-day risk-free trial. If you are not 100% satisfied with the way we treat you in your case within the first 30 days, you can take your file back and you owe us nothing. No fees, no costs, and no questions asked. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com. Go to JustCallMo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney.
Yo, it's Angel from the Monsters. You want a big green egg? For the lowest prices anywhere, you got to go to my friends, Wassey's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up your big green egg so that you are cooking before they leave. Follow Wassey's Meat Market on Instagram or go to Wassey'sMeatMarket.com for your big green egg today.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. I'm the president of New South Window Solutions. What I like people to understand about our company is what's unique about us. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. We go out of our way to make it easy.
Going on now. Save 35% off factory direct windows and doors. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant is celebrating becoming the Funny Bone. The Funny Bone guarantees the same great talent and awesome live comedy experience at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Rob Schneider on May 10th and 11th.
So, how was the bachelor party?
I was dying to come home to you to hear how your day was.
Followed by Tony Rock on May 17th through the 19th. Visit orlando.funnybone.com.
Moments like my daughter telling me a new joke mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Cards issued by Sutton Bank and Celtic Bank, members FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you the decision maker in your company? Consider this. For the first time in decades, there's a better option for a corporate card and spend management platform. Meet Ramp, the only corporate card and spend management system designed to help you spend less money so you can make more. Most corporate credit cards offer points as incentives, but those points amount to less than their worth in real cash value. Ramp's business cards offer you cash back, real money in your pocket. Plus, you control who spends what with each vendor. And Ramp's software collects and verifies receipts automatically, which means you'll stop wasteful spending and close your books in hours instead of days. Businesses that use Ramp add up to 5% to their bottom line the first year. If you're a decision maker, adding Ramp could be one of the best decisions you've ever made. And now get $250 when you join Ramp for free. Just go to ramp.com/free. Ramp.com/free. ramp.com/free.
These days, the cost of fixing or replacing things in your home is going through the roof with no end in sight. Air conditioning replacement, $6,000. New refrigerator, $1,500. Flat screen TV, $1,200. Don't wait till it's too late. Call Everything Breaks now before something else breaks. For as little as $1 a day, Everything Breaks can cover it all. Appliances, plumbing, air conditioning, home electronics, including cell phones and more. Everything Breaks covers repairs your insurance doesn't, saving you hundreds, even thousands on unexpected repair bills. Call Everything Breaks now before something else breaks. Call for your free quote. Call 855-865-SAVE. That's 855-865-SAVE.
Get it all covered your way, 'cause everything breaks.
Limitations and exclusions apply. See plan terms and conditions for details. Coverage not available in all states. Actual savings may vary based on the coverage plan and repairs needed. Call 855-865-SAVE. Online at goeverythingbreaks.com.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you right now, like Deep Cuts, a commercial-free station featuring deep album tracks from iconic artists. Just search Deep Cuts and listen now on your free iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Free never sounded so good.
Hey, DQ fans, cool off with their new Summer Blizzard treat menu. Try new Picnic Peach Cobbler or snag a perfect beach treat like their new Peanut Butter Cookie Dough Party. The new Summer Blizzard treat menu is one you won't want to miss. Only at participating DQ locations. Happy tastes good.
If Bill Paxton calls F5 tornadoes the finger of God, they're pulling it. It's the News Junkie with Sabrina and C-Lane.
That's rad.
There's a couple poker tournaments. You were there, and she was there.
And it was always like, oh, there she is. Too many people here. Oh, too many pop-ups.
It brought me so much joy. I haven't seen Amy. She hasn't been in the building since since COVID.
It's weird, when you have a lot of conversations with people, but then you meet face to face and you're like, hey, I'm a big fan. And you're like, I'm such an idiot. Why did I say that?
I am such a huge fan. I watch that show every single morning. And then I blow up her phone like, that was crazy what happened, huh?
And she's like, what? We're on a delay. And you're like, oh, never mind.
And also, I'm working on television right now, but she's still nice enough to answer.
Hey, people do it to me, so I figure, people have got to do it to her.
Absolutely, but she is a gem, of course, with us every Monday, giving us the scoop when it comes to Good Day Orlando and all things in the news. And you can listen to her on the Jim Colbert Show coming up very shortly.
We got final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut, and today I learned on the way in a second. But first, I teased this at the beginning of the show, so I got to pay it off. There is a billionaire's new wife who has gone viral after bullying a woman who shares her new married name.
Which is so stupid.
Bullied a woman?
Yeah.
Have you seen this story, Fritz?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, so Catherine Asplund is how it's spelled. Asplund?
And she wants Asplund, got it.
Asplundh.
Yeah, it's a crazy name.
She was Catherine Driscoll, and she married Cabot Asplund of the Pennsylvania billionaire family that is, I think, in the tree business, which, oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Going to teach Jack about trees. They got married in Palm Beach, Florida 2 weeks ago, and after the happy couple exchanged vows, Catherine, an influencer with over 14,600 Instagram followers.
Oh, in that case, I'm an influencer as well.
Do you have
a little bit less.
14,000?
No, but I'm getting there. At Sabrina Ambra, please help me.
I got half of that.
I got 12.2, but I'm working on some more.
She attempted to change her handle from @Catherine Drisk, which is half of her maiden name, to @Catherine Asplund. But I don't know if there's a better way to say it, so I'm just going to go with Asplund. But her desired username was already in use. She contacted the account owner, a woman who goes by Kate, to ask if she could purchase her handle, which is a practice that is in direct violation of the Instagram platform terms of service.
I did not know that, because I would have probably sold mine without a problem.
I think people have done it. I think Instagram would prefer you don't do it, but I think that
you could do it with URLs, but you can't do it with Instagram.
It's up to Instagram. I mean,
the overlords.
Kate refused and explained how she feared selling the username would get her banned from Instagram, and this prompted the newlywed to launch a tirade of seemingly entitled messages. And I have here the transcript and stuff. This is the stuff that's gone viral. Excuse me. There's a vial of virus.
Mm-hmm.
And it has spilled all over the story.
Oh, Did you ever hear about the Sierra Mist debacle?
No.
So Sierra Mist.
I used to love that stuff.
The soda was great.
It was the only Pepsi product I really liked.
It was effervescent.
Mm-hmm.
So Pepsi tries to create, I think it was like a TikTok account, and saw that there was someone, by the name of Sierra Mist. This being with a C. And they didn't ask her. They were like, you cease and desisted or attempted to. that you are trying to take our brand and you need to shut down your TikTok. That's our name, blah, blah, blah. Sierra Mist with the C went and saw that they had not actually, like, their trademark had expired.
Oh, nice.
So filed for the trademark, not only got to keep the TikTok name, but forced the company to create Starry because she now owns...
that's why Starry's a thing?
Because she now owns
but
Sierra
Mist was around forever.
Yeah, but the
crazy.
trademark had expired, so she said a big F you and put the two birds up trademark style, and now owns the trademark and the name.
If I were her, I wouldn't have waited that long for vengeance.
They offered allegedly $10 million, and she said no.
Wouldn't have taken it.
For the sake of it. I absolutely would have taken it.
I was like, you get out of here.
$10 million I would have taken, but if they were...
you're a whore.
If they were being dicks like call it like you see it, bro. If they were if they were being dicks about it, I would have said, as Sierra Mist with a C, I would have gone to the Coca-Cola people and gone, do I have an opportunity for you? I will be the spokesperson for Sprite.
Yes.
And I will say that even Sierra Mist says Sprite is better.
That is a delicious revenge.
And I don't know if Coca-Cola would have offered $10 million for it, but it would have been a pretty fun way to get yourself a little famous and a little bit of money.
Amen, sister.
And this newlywed is probably getting neither. Oh, she got plenty of money. She married into a billionaire family. And she said...
sounds very annoying.
She said, I've purchased my username in the past. Actually, that's not true. Celebrities do it all the time.
Oh.
That's how they have all their handles as their first name. So weird. I didn't know there was another Asplund family out there. There's no Catherine in our family. Bitch, you just joined this family and you're saying "our" already.
It is her family now.
Says, I see that you're not that active on here, but started Instagram in 2018, but changed your name 3 times. Is there any way I can get you to change your name one more time? 4 cry laughing emojis. And the person said, this is my Insta. I use it for private stories. I don't want to get banned. Sorry. The newlywed billionaire pushes further. Says, I actually don't believe your name is Catherine Asplund. Who would make their Finsta their actual name?
Okay,
the thing you're
bitch.
trying to do.
Yeah, stop.
I reported you to Instagram, and they're actually able to tell me your real name. I really hope I don't know you, because that's going to be really embarrassing for you.
That sounds like a threat.
They went back and forth until the person who owns the handle finally said, hey, I would have just given it to you, but since you're being kind of a dick about this, no, you can't have it. Sorry about your luck. Ooh, no time for the final dispatches.
Zero time.
We got to do Today I Learned. That I don't have the button.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ.
Thank you for the dispatches.
So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
Today I Learned, brought to you by me.
Thank you, C.
You're welcome. I didn't even have time for the final dispatches song, but I do have time for a couple of these. And first off, today I learned this lady right here.
Barbara Streisand. Avril Lavigne.
Correct. Avril Lavigne is right.
Life's like
there was a
this.
man in 2008 that was very, very mad at his mother for not letting him buy Avril Lavigne tickets.
As he should have been.
So he killed her.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Still agree?
Complicated.
Still agree with that?
No, hell no.
Nice. 39 years old man. He admitted to stabbing his mother because she didn't buy him tickets for an upcoming Avril Lavigne concert. He was sentenced to jail for 40 years.
Not
after a fit of rage. It wasn't first degree, I guess, because it was a fit of rage after she refused to arrange the tickets for him in 2008. Robert Lyons had been receiving treatment for bipolar disorder. He had not meant to kill his mother, he said. Today I learned there was a really smart mathematician back in the 1700s who wrote some papers on music theory, and they were considered too mathematical for musicians and too musical for mathematicians.
Sad.
So I don't think a lot of people read them. And last but not least, today I learned this lady right here.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is the first woman in history to win an Oscar, a Grammy, BAFTA, and a Golden Globe in the same year in 2019 for her performance. We will see you guys tomorrow.